New York Giants fans, I'm trying to bring the energy today, Baddog. I know everybody's down in the dumps, rightfully so, off to a 1-3 start, staring one of the best teams in the NFL in the face on the road. They're coming off a loss, added incentive for them. It's obviously we're going to this game with lowered expectations.
Yeah, I think the best part of this, the best part of the day might have just been the intro. It's funny. I mean, the Giants are just what a terrible start. Everybody's hurt, so nobody's playing. No Barkley. Half of our offensive line is out. We really don't have much of a chance in this game. We're being honest. We're a 13-point dog, but for whatever stupid reason, every time we kick off, there's always a glimmer of hope that somehow we can come out with a W. I'm hoping that the Giants figure this out. So appreciate all you guys and girls being in here. It may be a rough day. Hope you have some alcohol or whatever your preference is for drinking, whether it be, some scotch or some whiskey or a couple of cold ones, bleach, whatever the hell you prefer. But we're going to get through it together. We're 4 games into the season. And like I said, it feels like old times talking about the draft.
At least we're used to it, though. We're used to this.
We are used to it.
Last year was the outlier. So
correct.
We'll see how it plays out today. Maybe if they ever won today, all of a sudden you say to yourself, we're back in it. But, that's why they play the games.
What can I say, man? I got the anger out of my system last week. I'm not angry. I come in with extremely low expectations now. So that doesn't mean I won't yell at my post game. You know how I do. I can't help it. Yeah. But who do we got in here? Christopher Ewing, Davey Anonymous, Bob, Giants guy, Joshua Kemp, dire Giants fans in the house. Pete Turner's in the house. Will Diggs, Blitz 56, Roman Fahad, Naeem, Dan DeFusco, Dana Camuso, 10 baseball, Musab Imran. What's up? Randy the freaking Ramp, Sleeping Angels, Peter Randazzo, Mr. Mini Guys in the house, Dylan, NYG 24, 1 of 13. What's going on? Eric Garrison, Craze, Thomas, Rudy the Gamer, and everybody else. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. You guys and girls are the best. And
let's go.
We shocked the world today. Jake, thank you for the super chat. He says, I felt awful for Chris. When you guys ended the show early, he deserves better.
It wasn't just directed at me. It was directed at Baddog too, that comment. It was the guy, he said something along the lines of, you guys should delete your channels because you hyped up the team before the year started. It is what it is. I've learned since I've been on YouTube, and it's made it a lot less enjoyable for me, is you're going to get fans that come at you and almost blame you for why the team struggles. Baddog, myself, and almost every Giants creator went into the year with raised expectations, as we should have. So I don't take any guy's an idiot, but it is what it is.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, anybody can do this. I say it all the time. Listen, I'm a professional idiot. What the hell are you listening to me for? Don't listen to me. I'm a professional idiot. I don't deny this. All I am is a guy with a camera and a microphone. Anybody can do this. This is not. This takes no. I mean, it takes a little bit of talent. Yeah, a little bit of talent, but I mean, it doesn't. It certainly doesn't take much to turn a camera on. You don't even need a microphone. Use the computer. You don't even need a mic. Just turn the camera on and give your opinion, because it's easy to
cell phone. You need a cell phone, you could do it.
Correct. I mean, anybody can go back and look at stuff and go, oh, this was a bad take. And this, I mean, it is what it is. The media does this too. It's their profession, and they get stuff wrong all the time. I don't let it bother me. If I let it bother me, number one, I wouldn't be here. Number two, I would hide all of those terrible takes. I don't run away from things I said. It is what it is. The shit's in the past. Yeah. I don't know why a Giants fan wouldn't have raised expectations.
They went to the playoffs last year, won a playoff game. They added talent. And of course, we went into the year with raised expectations.
Second year under a coaching. There's no reason to believe that we wouldn't have been better. I don't think anybody. Maybe people did have a start in 1 and 3, which I can understand.
Yeah,
but the way we've lost the games, I don't think anybody could see that coming. But I don't worry about it, man. It is what it is. Like I said, if I cared, I wouldn't be doing it. You're always going to have that. It's going to happen. And the more people you reach, the more likely you are to have people that are just going to say shit. And to me, that's a good thing. I mean, if you're reaching out people, you have haters. It is what it is. So I don't worry too much about it. Listen, I'm going to have a lot more bad takes for my career on YouTube's over. A lot. So get ready for them. Again, I am a professional idiot. I claim that right now. But I love you guys and girls, and I appreciate you being here. Donovan Paola, thank you for super chat. He says the only glimmer of hope is that we have the only glimmer of hope that we have is the NFL is a week-to-week league. I agree. I mean, look at Jacksonville's about to beat Buffalo here.
I think this is a game where if we have any chance, and we don't have much, but if we have any chance, it's got to be a game where you slow it down. You slow down the game like we did in the first half last year when we went up against the Packers and the Ravens. You have to be able to play ugly football to win this game. Obviously, you're not getting into a shootout and beating Miami. That's not going to happen. So the Giants got to find a way to establish the run, have long sustaining drives, and try to create a turnover or two and not turn the football over. That was our recipe for success last year. If we're going to win today, that's going to be our recipe for success today. That's our only chance in this game.
Well, question, and we're going to have to do it with Matt Breida and Eric Gray and no Barkley. But yeah, that's what the Giants got to do. They got to find a way to hold on to the ball. Obviously, your best defense today is going to be a good offense, and our offense has not been good, to say the least. But the Giants have to make a concerted effort to run the ball. This is probably one of the, well, I shouldn't say that because we played a lesser defense last week and they look like the 85 Bears. So I can't even say that the Dolphins are a lesser defense because they are, but that doesn't mean anything against this team.
Especially with Thomas and Barkley out. Like, we could be playing anybody right now and the offense would look bad. So just got to get it together this week.
I still would like to see them just take some shots on the field. Like I said, I just love them to drop back and just chuck the ball 40 yards, 50 yards down the field out of bounds. I don't care. Just you have to make them somewhat cognizant of the fact that they could throw the ball down the field.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Colby, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, my friend. Says your favorite Dolphin fan here again, 42-38. You are being way too kind giving us 38 points. I don't know if we've scored 38 points all year. I think we scored 46.
We ain't getting 38. I'll never say never, but I very much doubt we're getting 38 points today.
I can't see us getting 38. But look at Jacksonville about to take the dub. They just scored a touchdown.
Yeah, big shocker here to start.
Rangers.
The only thing I was thinking about before this game started today that I think was a bit of a factor, I'm assuming Jacksonville stayed in London because they played in London last week. That's a factor, right? If Buffalo had to travel there.
God, yeah.
So as I was thinking about the game before I started, I was like, Jacksonville's probably going to get off to a good start. I didn't think they'd win, but that may have been a factor today in this game.
Yeah, Buffalo was definitely they got jet lag. They didn't look good today at all.
Yeah.
Colby says Rangers start Thursday. Hopefully they bounce back and we get a Panthers-Rangers Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, the Rangers are kind of disappointing last year. They made it to the Eastern Conference Finals a couple of years ago. Then they went out and they made all these trades and they ended up getting knocked out by the Devils. So it was not good. Bob, thank you for the super chat. Our guy Bob's in the house. I'm staying positive, but even if we lose, show some heart, fight, please.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Would be nice. Coaster Rush, thank you for your first ever super chat. Appreciate you. Final. Boom.
What's going on, Coaster Rush? Thanks for popping in.
Good to have you here. Theodore Toth, thank you so much for the super chat. And T-Squared, he says, you think Barkley's waiting for the trade to play again? Really sucks he's not playing again. You think he's holding out, waiting for a trade?
I'll start, and then I don't think that at all. No, I think Barkley's playing it smart, and to be honest with you, I don't blame him. If I was his agent, I would tell him to do the same thing. He's not going to go out there and put his body on the line in a year where he has no contract committed after this year. As a fan, I hate that, but you had to expect this, being that he's playing on a franchise tag. So I think when he's ready, he's going to play, but he's not going to play at 70% and risk further damaging the injury. So
correct.
That's what I think is happening right now.
Yep. And I totally agree. And there's no reason for him to put himself out there.
Yeah.
In a game which you're not likely to win anyway. And yeah, if he's 70% and he has a bad game or he gets more hurt, he's just hurting himself. So it's a precarious situation for him and the Giants, but I don't blame him. It's a high ankle sprain. Initially, it was a low ankle sprain. High ankle sprains can take up to 6 weeks. So he had this once before. And he came back early from it.
He's not going to be tradable, Theodore. Based off your theory, he's not going to be tradable if he can't get back out on the field. So
right.
I think he's just looking after himself. He's protecting his value. He doesn't want to hurt himself. He knows that next year he's going to be a free agent.
I agree. How do you let a guy get that wide open down the field? If you're
not going to matter because Buffalo has no timeouts. But yeah,
I know, but I'm just curious how you let that happen. But then again, anybody that watched that Miami Georgia Tech ending, I mean, that was insane. There were some insane college football games yesterday. Oh my God, there was some good ones. Oklahoma, thank God at least my college team's good. They went in a comeback fashion against Texas. USC, Arizona, that didn't want to end last night. I was up until 2:30 in the morning watching that crap. Miami, Georgia Tech. Notre Dame actually lost yesterday to Louisville, which I was surprised. But
yeah, Louisville's undefeated, 6-0.
Yeah. My guy Goose, what's up, buddy? One of the first ever members of the channel. Been a member for 55 months.
What's up?
His LSU Tigers may have the worst secondary I've ever seen in my life in college football. They did win last yesterday.
I think they won yesterday, right? LSU.
They did 49-39, but
there was that USC game was a shocker. I didn't think it would be that close.
Oh, well, I mean, Arizona play. Listen, USC plays no defense, so if their offense has any kind of struggle, it's going to be close. Yeah. They could lose, but that was a good game. And so I stayed up. I'm like, I can't go to bed now. 3 overtimes. I'm like, I can't. I stayed up all the way to watch this. I can't go to bed now. I got to sleep, so I'm like, I don't got to work in the morning. It's good. But yeah. Goose LSU is like Oklahoma. So is USC, the old Oklahoma. Oklahoma actually has defense now. It's nice. That's why they're 6-0. Jake, thank you for Super Chat. He says, also, let's go Rangers. They start on Thursday. Yes.
Yeah, good luck this year, man. I know Rangers fans obviously excited. They should be, just like Knicks fans. I think it's going to – hopefully the Knicks and the Rangers bring New York some light this year because the other teams have not.
Absolutely. Mr. Hunt, thank you for the Super Chat. He says, Evan Neal never had the makings of a burger flipper. He had the makings of a burger eater. But, yeah. I'm going to go past that. I just want to see Evan Neal play well. I mean, that's you want to endear yourself to fans. Don't forget about all the crap you said if you play well. That's really all we ever want. I got to pay some bills here, man. Today's stream is brought to you by the old Body Armor Sport Water. You guys know all about it. Go get yourself some Body Armor Sport Water. It's an alkaline water with a pH 9 plus and proprietary electrolyte formula with a wide mouth for easier hydration. Body Armor Sport Water is built for all-day hydration for the athlete and all of us. You see, but don't never fear, guys. We haven't completely changed over. Still got a whole 2 liter of that, because if I went to liquor, I wouldn't make it through the stream with the way this team plays. And also, if you guys want to bet on today's game and you want to win some money and you want to go to mybookie.ag, I mean, bet on the Dolphins. They're only a 13-point favorite, so probably a good bet there. If you go to mybookie.ag, open up an account. And if you use the promo code Baddog in your first deposit, they will give you a cash bonus all the way up to $200. I don't know what's going on with my camera. I can see my face is like the Terminator here now and again. But make sure you go to mybookie.ag. You can bet a lot of parlays, prop bets. You can play the casino, whatever you want to do. You can do it at mybookie.ag. Bet anything, anywhere, anytime at mybookie.ag. Just make sure you enter that promo code Baddog and get free money in that way. At least you'll win something. Something I can say Giants haven't done is win. They have not won.
I'm switching it up today. I know we usually go with the sunglasses in the second half. I'm going to put them on in the first half and see if it brings some luck.
I'm not lying to you. I might drink a beer. I had one during the Monday night game. I might have to do it again. I still have a couple left from yesterday, so that was fun.
Yeah,
it was a good day, man. College football, cheat meal. I didn't really have a cheat meal. I just kind of snacked with chips and salsa, man. That's my go-to. This stuff's good. Janice Lady, thank you for being a member for 27 months. She says, so much media bashing the Giants and DJ. Go G-Men. Well, I'll be honest. Before the year started, I didn't understand it. I understand it now. They got every right to bash Daniel Jones and this team. Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's going to happen. I mean, when you lose, especially in the fashion in which we have, and you're the quarterback who got a mega contract, whether it's, fully justified or not, you're going to shoulder the responsibility. He's being paid to overcome, the deficiency on this roster. That's why you're paying him that. So he's going to shoulder the load of the responsibility. There's more blame to go around, but he's the quarterback, so he's going to get the bulk of it. That's just the way it works.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. That, especially in New York, that's the way it is. Cowboy MLB, thank you for the super chat. Why did I wake up with excitement today, knowing what's to come? Because you knew that the game was going to end eventually, and you were happy for that. He's just hoping for a miracle with this team. That's what it's going to take.
I'm going to need a big miracle.
We are going to need a giant miracle. A giant miracle. Joe, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Says, all I want them to do is play hard and not look like the Breakers in the Bronx Tale when the door locks. You're like, Coach, yeah. Now you just can't leave. That is pretty much the way we have had it, too. We are the bikers in the Bronx Tale.
Let's go.
They're just beating our skulls in. It's crazy. Coaster Rush, thank you for the super chat. Whose contract is worse, Galladay or Jones? Well, Jones isn't done yet. They're pretty similar. They could get out after 2 years.
Yeah.
So I mean, Jones just started. I can't say Galladay sucked. Galladay was terrible.
I would say Galladay, because the difference for me is Galladay was paid when he got that contract. I believe he was the highest paid wide receiver in the NFL. And if he wasn't, he was right there. Like he was top of the market deal. I know the contract for Jones looks a lot worse because he gets paid a lot more, but that's kind of a mid-tier quarterback contract after your rookie deal. So I would say Galladay, but they're both obviously looking bad right now. I'm not going to defend the Jones contract. He's got to play better, but I would say Galladay.
I would say Galladay because the contract is up and he did not produce anything.
Yeah,
Jones saw the chance to turn it around. Yeah. Jones has played 4 games now. It's looking bad. But he saw his chance to turn it around, where Galladay never did turn it around.
Yeah.
No, man. Still one of the best names on the tube. McCain's lost. Killed me. Cristobal's an idiot. Clown show 1 million, or clown level 1 million. As we say in the college football world, Cristobal is a potato. 2 + 2 = potato. Why don't you just, and not only that, you don't take a knee, you fumble the ball. Stupid. Fine. Georgia Tech gets the ball on the 25 with like 20 seconds to go and no timeouts. How do you let them get behind the defense and score a touchdown? And it's Georgia Tech. It's not Georgia. How is that possible? He should be fired immediately.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
I missed that one. I watched a lot of college games yesterday. I didn't see that one.
I didn't see it either. I thought the game was over, so I didn't even pay attention to it. And I was talking, I tweeted out, I tweeted out the end of the USC game because USC blew that too. They fumbled, Caleb Williams threw a pass. Why, I don't know. Incomplete, stop the clock. Then they fumble a snap and he jumps on top of it. Then they fumble the freaking snap on the field goal and the field goal ends up getting blocked. I'm like, what the hell was that? And somebody said, you think that was bad? Go look at the Miami game. And I saw the end of that. I go, oh my God, I've never seen anything like that. Terrible. Made me feel a little bit better about the Giants. I don't think we've lost the game quite in that fashion.
No, don't put that into the universe. Don't put that into the universe. They'll find a way.
It's early.
Yeah.
David, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. He says, hey guys, hope the Giants pull out a stunning victory like the Phillies did last night. It's not stunning that they won. It's stunning that they shut down Atlanta's bats. Also go Devils.
And the Dodgers, I didn't watch the whole game, but they were down 9-0 or something, right at the beginning of that game.
Terrible.
Yeah.
David, it's always pitching. Pitching wins in the postseason. So why the Yankees can, they didn't do it this year because their offense was atrocious. But the Yankees have mashed their way to 90, 95 wins every year. And then when they get into the postseason, good pitching shuts them down. And it's been like that for years, which is why I wasn't, even though they made the ALCS last year, I wasn't confident the Yankees are doing anything because it's the same damn team and they can't get past the Astros. They can't get past teams of good pitching. So they're not going to do anything. But that's what it is. You get a pitcher that has a good night, shut down one of the greatest lineups I've ever seen in modern day. I mean,
I was watching that game. The Phillies pulled their starter after like the 3rd inning.
Yeah, I think they threw 7 pitchers at him.
Yeah, they went to the bullpen early because he was like their 3rd or 4th starter or whatever. But yeah, they shut the Braves down. The Braves will bounce back though, in my opinion. I think they're the best team in the sport.
I do too. I think
we'll see.
Good pitching goes a long way.
For sure.
Dashy, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Says there's nothing wrong with dipping pizza in marinara sauce. It's extra sauce. Is it? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with dipping that. A lot of people dip the pizza in marinara.
I don't do that, but I'm fine with that. You could do it. It's not pineapple. It's better than pineapple.
Right. It's not pineapple. Yeah. Dash, we know you don't put pineapple on a pizza. We know you don't. You don't ever put you don't eat Pizza Hut. You don't put pineapple on a pizza. You don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't spit in the wind. You don't put freaking pineapple on a pizza. That's the way it goes. Eric, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. Who is that guy? Is that Banks?
Yeah, Banks.
Can we finally see the Giants defense win a game? If old number 58 was out there, I'd feel better about it. But the defense has not played poorly. It's gotten better. I thought they played very well against them.
Defense played well last week. They gave up 1 touchdown, really. The pick six, the fumble on the 7-yard line. I'm not putting that on the defense. So obviously that 1 touchdown was pathetic, but it was one touchdown they gave up. Yeah,
and they got a lot of pressure on Geno. They still didn't force a turnover, but I feel like the pass rush is starting to get better.
Yeah.
But thank you, Eric. NY Giants 26. Thank you so much for super chat. Why don't the Giants play Jordan Riley? Played well.
I think he's out. I think he's out today. I think I saw that on the Yeah, let me look that up. I think I saw that on the injury report, though, this morning. Pretty sure he is. I think he's out.
Thomas, thank you for the super chat, man. Greatly appreciate you. He says, just like everyone said last week, I'm done watching this team. We'll never watch again. Anyway, glad to be back. Can't wait for more football. That was another thing. I'm having fun on Twitter, man. I'm telling you, you guys got to follow me on Twitter. You don't follow me on Twitter, links in the description. By the way, hit that thumbs up. Where are we at for likes? We need more likes in here. That's a fact. We're at 100. We have 147 likes and 736 people. Well, that doesn't add up, guys. I mean, come on. That's not even close.
Yeah, just going over the injury report, by the way. Thomas obviously out. Barkley obviously out. JMS out. Shane Lemieux's out. Micah McFadden's out. Yeah. Javarius Owens is out. And Jordan Riley's out. So all 7 of those guys are out.
Beautiful. But yeah, keep hitting that thumbs up, guys and girls. We got to get at least a 300 before this thing starts. Come on, baby. It's stuck at 166. Make that thing climb. But yeah, follow me on Twitter. I've been having a lot of fun on Twitter because I can kind of take out my frustrations in a sarcastic manner. And I've totally enjoyed that. But I saw a little meme where it says, I'm so done with this team. And then I retweeted it. Somebody else tweeted it out. But it was just, I'm so done with this damn team. Not watching again. And then was Kevin James with next Sunday. And he had his Giants hat on.
Yeah, that's the way it works. That's the way it works, man.
It is. But I'm glad you guys and girls are here. Brian, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's great to see you, gentlemen. Not even closed captioning is going to help watching this team.
What's up, Brian? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well.
As much as the closed captioning, it may help the viewers, it's not going to help the Giants. That is correct. And you might not want to watch it, and you might not want to read it. But it may happen today. It may not be good. Thank you.
Bills game.
Yeah.
They got no timeouts. There we go. Game's over.
Yep. Thank you for the fumbled.
Yeah, they tried like that hook and ladder.
Oh, the lateral.
Yeah.
Everybody that has that, I didn't see who caught the pass, but whoever has him on the fantasy team is pissed off because he just cost him 2 points. Or whatever.
I think it was Diggs. I think it was Diggs.
Cost him 2 points. Want to thank you for the super chat from north of the border, my friend. Appreciate you. He says, got 30 on the Giants. Hopefully you took the points. Hopefully you don't get crushed. Go Islanders. I love seeing all the hockey fans. The hockey's like, all right, the Giants are done. It's time for hockey. Especially up north of the border.
When the hockey's starting soon, right? Because I saw that they've had some preseason games, so it's starting soon.
It does, yeah. Basketball starts soon, too. Preseason started yesterday. I gotta be honest, man. I'm telling you, man, doing Laker streams, just getting away from the Giants, it's so much fun for me to just do that and just have a blast, just not thinking about how much my teams agitate me. Pumpkin pie. I love that you change it. He was apple pie, and then he was blueberry pie. Nice pumpkin pie. For those of you who don't know, 3.14 is pi. I've said before, I am a math nerd. I love math. I love numbers. I am a math geek. There is no question about this. But that was one of the first things I ever saw. He was apple pie. And I said, I like the way you did that because
I'm going, in the order of pies, that one's my number one. I can always go, and I love, there's about 8 pies that I love.
Me too. I love pie.
Pecan pie is great. Blueberry pie is great. Apple pie is great. There's so many great pies, but I think pumpkin pie reigns supreme for me.
Yeah, pumpkin pie. Well, I mean, it's good time of the year. He says, good luck today. Giants are my upset pick of the week. Oh, God, that'd be great. Go Cowboys and Texas Rangers. There you go. I can't say go Cowboys, but I can certainly say go Rangers. I don't really mind Rangers. I like the Rangers, actually. I like the way their team is constructed. But, yeah, I mean, I'm definitely a pecan pie.
They won yesterday, too, Texas.
Yeah. Pecan pie.
Yeah.
Pecan pie is definitely my favorite. Love me some pumpkin pie, apple pie, Kentucky bourbon pie. It is really good. Yeah, pie is good. I'm definitely a pie guy over a cake guy. I'm not I don't really like cake. I don't like the frosting.
I'm with you. I like a good cake, but I'm with you. I definitely prefer the pie.
Yeah. Like, I mean, my wife will give me a cannoli cake for my birthday. That's good. But yeah, like it's like a regular sheet cake. I'm not a big sheet cake guy. NY Giants, thank you so much for the super chat. He says Riley has been out as a healthy scratch.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. He's on the injury report. They don't go into specifics. It says, it doesn't say the reason. He's just out. So I don't know. He's a rookie, so that may be accurate.
Zach Attack, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, hit the like for these dudes. Go Giants. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, man. It's free.
What's going on, Zach? Good to see you, buddy. Make
sure you go in the description, subscribe to the handsome guy over here because, again, we got to get this guy to 50K. We want him to do a 24-hour stream. Gotta be done. Gotta be done. And I got Chris in the wee hours of the morning. So got to get it done. And we'll do this next week, Sunday night, against the Bills.
God, we got to do another primetime game. My goodness.
Yeah, another primetime game. Well, this is your turn.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I've done. Oh, you had a primetime game last week. I was going to say you haven't had one, but yeah, you got one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Eli, thank you so much for the $1 donation, brother. Really, really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all being here. Almost 1,000 people in the chat. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, man. We got to hit the thumbs up. Corey, thank you for the super chat. He says key lime pie. I am not like a lemon meringue or key lime pie guy. To me, it should be sweet. It shouldn't have any sour in it. So I've never been a big fan.
I like it's not my favorite, but I like key lime pie.
I like rhubarb pie. Rhubarb
is great too. Yeah,
that's a good one. Yeah, pie. It always goes back to food. It always goes back to food here.
The guy that I'm interested to see how he plays today, and he's going to get burnt, is Deontay Banks. Tyreek Hill. I'm interested to see how he holds up today, going up against whoever he's paired up on, Jalen Waddle or Tyreek Hill, because this is obviously, as we know, probably the best wide receiving core in football. So we'll see how Deontay Banks holds up today.
Yeah, well, I can tell you this: he's not going to be as bad as Emmanuel Forbes. Pretty bad. The Commanders, I mean, they made me feel a little bit better. I mean, listen, as stupid as it is and as unlikely as it is, we win today. We're 2-3. Yeah. I mean, it's not awful.
Well, yeah, and this is the toughest part of our schedule. So, yeah, if they were ever able to win today, we would start to convince ourselves there's a chance.
I know that's
obviously tough hill to climb today.
Yeah, I see what you did there. Tough hill to climb. Tyreek Hill.
There you go. I didn't do that intentionally, but it worked out well.
Yeah, you're supposed to just take credit and go, yeah, I did that on purpose. You're supposed to take credit for that. Gemini John, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. He says, love Saquon, but the reality is most of his career he's injured. They say Saquon should get paid more than Daniel. Forget about his injuries. Go figure. Well, it's interesting. Jonathan Taylor got the money that I think Saquon wanted, but Jonathan Taylor doesn't. He's younger, and at this point, he might be better.
Gemini's right. Like I've seen people say that we should have paid Saquon, but he's right on that. Like, and I love Saquon, and I would have been in favor of paying him a reasonable contract. You know, as I said all along, like $22 million guaranteed or thereabouts. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people be like, we should have paid Saquon. Well, Saquon is proving why they didn't pay him. The guy got hurt again. So in the end, Shane probably made the right decision in regards to Saquon. Franchise tagging him. He's going to be 27 next year. Another injury. It sucks, but he's hurt again.
You think he'll be franchise tagged again?
Depends on. There's a good chance. I think there's a good chance of it either way if we don't trade him, because if we turn this around and we're competitive and we stick with Jones for another year, makes sense. If we move on from Jones and we draft a quarterback and Jones stays on the team, I still think it makes sense because he's support for the young rookie quarterback. We know that we don't have a lot of support here, so if we don't trade him, I could see him being tagged. And I don't think we would sign him to a lengthy extension.
Support would be getting some O-line help. For sure. But I know they could tag Barkley. I just don't know if Barkley would sign another tag. Although after he got hurt this year, he might. I'll just take the $12 million or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Kevin, thank you for being a member for 3 months. What's the game plan for the Dolphins? Pain.
I think the only chance we have, Kevin, is don't make any mistakes in terms of turnovers. Chew up the clock. If you have to find a way to establish the run and chew up the clock, limit their possessions, and hope to capitalize on a mistake or two that Tua may make. We have to play the fashion of football that we played over the first half of last year. That's our only chance in this game.
Before we kick off, I got to go potty because I've had a lot of coffee today. So let me go potty. Chris, keep it company. I'll be back for the kickoff. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Giants.
All right. Let's talk to the chat. What's going on, Ron? What's going on, Toe? What's going on, Zograph? Man, thanks for popping in. Ron says, I'm actually glad that the game is not on TV. Yeah, it's not promising going in, but we'll see. That's why they play the games. Bourne says, are you all ready to be disappointed? I don't think I'll be disappointed. I'm going in with limited expectations today, so I hope they surprise me. That's all you can hope. What's up, Roman? Man, thanks for popping in the stream. What's going on? Adam, man, thanks for popping in the stream. Carlos Sanchez, what's going on, man? Nelson. What's going on, man? Game plan, attack. Well, our pass rush has to get home today if we're going to stand any chance, because that's the only way we're going to be able to create turnovers. So Kayvon's going to have a big game. Aziz, obviously, that goes without saying.
Oh, much better. Dibben. Thank you for this. I just had to flush my head down the toilet, too, before the game started. Devin, thank you for the super chat. Good luck. We're all counting on you. Go Birds. Yeah, don't count on us. You won't be disappointed.
Why would you be rooting for us as a Birds fan? It's not like us beating Miami helps you.
Probably
They're not in the
feel bad
conference.
for us. They probably feel bad for us at this point, which is really
maybe. Yeah, that might be the reason.
It's really bad when Cowboys and Eagles fans are like, yo, man, I actually feel bad for you guys. That's not good. David, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. He says, I know a lot of fans are upset with the Giants, but much like Dusty Rhodes told Ric Flair, it'll never be over until we win. Until we are champs again, and even after that, it'll never be over. It's a fact. But it's got to be better than this.
Hey, I just hope we play a competitive game today. I hope we have a chance going into the second half.
Yeah, I don't even care if we kick off or receive today. I don't even care.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But we know it's going to be tough. We'll see what Dable and the Giants got.
It's hot in Miami. Dable's got a shine in his head already.
Giants are going to start with the ball. Sanders set to kick it away. Gray returning the kick.
Randy, thank you for the super chat, brother. Appreciate you. He says, happy Sunday, gents. Giants starting 4 guards. Evan Neal, looking forward to this one. Yeah.
That ball will go out of the end zone, and it was actually caught by the I don't know what that guy is. I guess he's I don't know, whatever he is. He's got a K on his chest behind the end zone, but he caught it.
Okay. K stands for kicker.
I'm assuming, something to do with that. 1st and 10. Giants coming out in the blue uniforms.
All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this offensive line. Let's go. Look at that. Hey, Bellinger's playing. I didn't think Bellinger was playing today.
I'd like to see Wandell get involved like we did last week. We started to see that. I'd like to see that again today. Breida out of the backfield. They're going to motion Wandell. Jones will take the snap. They're going to try to run. Breida, good hole up the middle. He got 7. And if we're going to have a chance, that's where it's going to have to start today. So a good start to the drive.
Chris, I swear every game, well, maybe not every game, but it seems like a few of these games, Dallas and Seattle especially, we ran the ball extremely effectively the first series and the first drive, and we got stopped, and then everything fell apart, and they stopped running the ball.
Yeah. Got to establish that ground game today, and they got to stick with it. 2nd and 4, more like 2nd and 3.5 from their own 31. Man in motion is Bellinger. Breida to his left. Jones takes the snap, drops back, scanning, planning. He's got a man. It's caught. It's Hodgins up to the 46 of Miami. Giants off to a good, promising start on this drive.
How about that? The offensive line actually kept Jones upright. And what do you know? He has little time, and he can find a receiver. Who knew?
So Giants already gained 21 yards on this drive on 2 plays as they're huddled up.
But don't get excited, Giants fans. We have had these drives this year. Our opening drives are our best ones.
Giants got 2 tight ends stacked to the right. Jones out of the gun. Breida to his right. He's going to motion Wandell. Jones will take the snap. They're going to try to run it again with Breida. Breida pops it to the outside. Cut one too many times. It looked like if he took it straight there, he would have got 3. Instead, he gets nothing.
Yep, you nailed it, Chris. I was going to say he danced around behind the line a little bit too much. The first cut, he made a man miss, and then he should have went off tackle there. And instead, he tried to cut it to the outside, and he got tripped up for no gain. So that was bad vision by Breida.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 instead of like 2nd and 8 or 7. Giants coming out in the gun. Breida to his right. 3 wide set. Man in motion, Wandell. 3rd play in a row where they've motioned Wandell. Jones takes the snap. They're going to try to run it again. Breida up the middle, and I like that they stick with the run. They get 4. It'll bring up 3rd and more manageable.
Yeah, I didn't see who was playing center for the Giants today, but it looked like he fired off a little bit early. They might have got away with a little bit of a false start there.
So Giants getting back to what they were able to do effectively last year, especially with the limitations right now on this offense. They've tried to run the ball a lot here on this opening drive.
Yeah, well, that could set up Daniel Jones' RPO and use his legs as a weapon. I mean, that's hopefully what you're trying to get accomplished, besides, getting good yardage and chewing up the clock here.
So 3rd and 7. Jones.
I hate these downs. I hate these downs for Jones, Chris. These passing downs.
Man in motion is Slayton. Jones takes the snap. He pressure right away. He's able to get rid of it, but it's going to be short of the stick. They'll get 2. It'll bring up 4th and 5. At least the Giants get a chance to flip the field position. We'll see how they do in terms of the punt coverage. A decent first drive. Doesn't result in any points, though.
Yeah, and this is the whole thing. Obvious passing situations. Evan Neal cooked again. I mean, flipped.
No time for the routes to develop, man. None. No time.
No, I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, Evan Neal just got killed on a stunt. I mean, the Giants they haven't been able to pick up a stunt in years. I don't know what the hell the deal is, but he Here we go. Someone says Jones is so bad. Oh yeah, he's horrible. He's horrible. That was definitely on him. The fact that he had like half a second to get rid of the ball.
Gillen set to punt it away. We'll see if they can pin him deep. There's a big play, especially against this offense. And they're going to field it at the 11 for a fair catch. So a decent job by Gillen. Miami will start there.
Yep. So Evan Neal, not good. Giants.
I just feel like wherever this offense starts, it really doesn't matter. Like they could start at the 3 and they could score. Like it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't.
So we'll see how the defense if they could stand tall today.
Mr. Mini Guy, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Yes, see, Neal did get flipped like a burger. That was my whole rant on Evan Neal. Was that he gets flipped and dipped on the way to the quarterback. It happens all the time. It's insane. It's insane.
Special teams will determine the outcome. That and the burger flipper.
Right.
Yeah, the burger flipper definitely needs to play a lot better than he's played. That's for sure.
Yeah,
otherwise, he will legitimately be flipping burgers in the not too distant future.
Yeah, without question. Without question. We can't block stunts. I don't understand it at all.
We can't block stunts. We can't block anything. It doesn't matter what they do. We can't block it.
It really doesn't. Let's get those likes up there, though, guys. Girls, got 1,600 people in here watching this great Giants team, but we only got 368 likes. Bang that thing up, man. Let's go. Those are free. Helps out the stream huge, especially the live streams, man. The thumbs ups help out big time. So you could just take a second and click that for Chris and I. We greatly appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Now we're going to get a look at this Miami Dolphins offense, which us Giants fans are very envious of. Nervous, but I'm envious, to say the least. Let's hope so. But I don't know, man. It's really bad.
We'll see. Got to keep it competitive.
Yeah.
Decent first drive, but I would have preferred they get him pinned inside the 5, but not bad. But got to score today, obviously.
Yeah. This is gonna be very, very interesting to say the least. Not gonna be for the faint of heart, Giants fans. Not gonna be for the faint of heart. There we go. 466. Let's get it up there, guys, girls. Come on, baby. There's 1,250 people in here that haven't hit that thing. I know we can at least do that. Or the Giants don't hit much. We can hit that thumbs up button. That'd be good.
11:27 to go here in the first. Miami will start with it at their own 11. So we're 3.5 minutes in, no score. Miami gets their first drive. I think, I didn't look before the game, but I think it's the league's best offense. I would imagine they are. They scored 70 points against Denver.
Yeah. Oh, here comes Tua. I mean, listen, I was very high on Miami going into this year. I actually picked them to beat every team in our division. But, of course, that relies on the health of Tua, who is very good, but he has also spent some time with injury issues.
Man in motion, 2 out of the gun. He'll take the snap. They're going to try. Oh, they try a little trickery here on the first play. They try an end around, and they got big gainer here up to the 35 as the offensive line just paved the way there for the rookie Chain, or however it's pronounced. A-Chain, yeah. And I'll tell you what, man. Azeez Ojulari, if he comes under control, is it right here? He just kind of I thought Azeez was back. Maybe it wasn't him. Somebody took a bad angle there and allowed that to happen. But yeah, good start for Miami. And 10:50 to go here. Pistol formation for Tua after the huge play on first down. They get 24 yards on the ground. Now they're going to pitch it forward to Tyreek Hill, and there goes the cheetah. He gets 6. He's pushed out of bounds there to the 41. Yeah, so Miami goes right side, left side, utilizing speed, being creative. And hey, what do you know? The team's creative on offense. Who would have known? I'd like to see us try plays like that, not with like Wandell or Paris Campbell. Or Jalen Hyatt. Yeah. JV, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Hello from the Philippines. Yeah, 1:11 p.m. Monday in the Philippines. It's any given Monday. There you go. I like it. Thank you, JV. Appreciate you, my friend. 10-12 to go. Tua takes the snap, drops back. It's a wide receiver screen. I think it's Waddle. He's got a huge hole. Look at the linemen on the Dolphins get down the field. And the receivers. I mean, it's amazing what happens when you can block people. And Miami kind of doing what we figured they did. This is just probably the fastest team in the NFL.
Well, this is a big reason I was so excited about what the Giants did this offseason, adding a guy like Paris Campbell, adding a guy like Jalen Hyatt. I expected this type of stuff from the Giants. We haven't seen any of it.
My God, dude. Look, that lineman's fast. Miami's got it here at the 38. Pistol formation here for the Dolphins. 9:33 to go. Man in motion. Tua takes the snap, play action, wide open down the sideline to the 20, down to the 16. This legitimately, so far, it looks like a college game on this side of the ball. Like, they're running basic, they're doing it incredibly well, and they're very fast. I think they're the fastest team in the league. But it almost looks like a college offense. Wide receiver screens, and the Giants just can't stop it.
Yeah, it looks like Georgia against Kentucky yesterday. He's got no chance. Blue Monkey, thank you for the super chat. Ever notice any off linemen taken from Alabama are trash? It does seem that way.
So now Miami's got it at the 16. 4 plays, 73 yards, 233. 2 out of the gun from the 16 in the red zone. Takes the snap, drops back, throws out in the flat. That's caught by Mostert. Mostert lowers the shoulder. It's a fumble. And it does not bounce in the Giants' direction. It'll go out of bounds at the 9.
Those type of things were bouncing in our way last year, and this year just not. LA, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, my friend. Our O-line doesn't allow. You're right, it doesn't. It doesn't. So people are going to blame Daniel Jones, and I've said all the time, he needs a shoulder. A lot of the blame is the quarterback, but there's only. Our offensive line sucks, and it's
pitiful.
It is what it is. What would Tua look like behind the Giants' offensive line? Exactly. Thank you again, LA. Appreciate it. Exactly. What would any quarterback look like behind this line?
2nd and 5 from the 11. He's going to motion Mostert to his left. Now Hill takes the snap. It's a screen to Hill. Hill tries to split the defenders. He does, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 2 as he slithers his way through for about a 10-yard gain.
Unbelievable, Chris. This is exactly how we figured it would start, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where they start. They start at their own 11, and they just cut through our defense like a knife through butter.
It's really bad. It is really bad. It's just
I don't think we've gotten them to a 3rd down yet. I don't think.
No. I don't know if we've gotten them to a 2nd down yet. It doesn't seem like it.
It doesn't feel like it. 7:29 to go. 2 under center. Looks like there's a little confusion there on Miami's end.
Yeah, it does.
Takes the snap to a play action. He fakes the end around, looks, throws, and almost intercepted. Got a hand on it. McKinney bats that ball away. 2nd and goal.
McKinney's got to come down with that one. That would have been huge for the Giants to get them out of this, but good hands by McKinney knocking it away. I thought that the fullback was illegal. Didn't he run forward? Isn't that an illegal shift? I guess they said he ran parallel, but I thought he started going forward.
2nd and goal here from the 2. Takes the snap. Tua looks, cooks, rolls out, still looking. Giants get some pressure. Oh, what a catch by Waddle. Dolphins go up by 6. Extra point pending.
Yeah. Do I need to break it out?
And there's the Waddle Penguin.
Here we go again. Just like that. Bing, 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 right down the field, 7-0.
We knew it was going to be a long day.
Oh, it's going to be get your beverages cold. However you want to get bleach, whatever, like I said, whatever it is, get it ready. Not a JTAC. Thank you for the super chat. At this point, losing as much as possible is best. It's only week 5. I'd rather be talking about that. I'd rather not be talking about it at all.
Snap, hold, kick, good. 7-0.
So freaking bad, dude. So bad. Aaron, thank you for the super chat. How can we assess DJ with this line?
It's hard to. It was the problem with assessing Eli the second half of his career, but at the end of the day, he took the money. He's going to be held responsible. That's just the way it works.
Yep.
Whether fair or not, that's just the way it works.
Yep. It's a horrible, man. Not a JTAC. Thank you for the super chat. Percent changed. Saquon is trading 99 or 100%.
I don't know. I'm not going to go that high. I think it's certainly high, but I'm not going to go that high. I mean, he's still hurt, so we'll see. We'll see.
It's just, this is so freaking bad. It's awful. I mean, it's awful. We have so many more weeks of this, just knowing we have no chance. And then, like I said, in 2021, when we were playing like this,
Yeah.
we had everybody hurt.
Yeah.
Barkley's been hurt. Okay. Thomas is hurt. But what was the excuse in Dallas? It's just it's embarrassing. Thomas, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, my friend. He says, no matter what plays we run on offense, the defense is always one step ahead of us and swarms the ball. But our defense is always one step behind and only has one person in the area. It's a complete disaster. This team is a complete disaster. Listen, that's what I'm saying, man. People want to bash Daniel Jones. I'm not defending him. They want to talk about getting Caleb Williams or a quarterback. I'm not knocking people for saying tank. Listen, the Giants are going to have a completely different team next year. There's a lot of guys from Gettleman's era that are not going to be here. Personally, I mean, I'm not going to say for sure. It's not like a 99% chance, but I lean that Barkley will not be here next year. I lean that way.
I'm leaning that way myself. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion, but I'm leaning that way.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that he will be traded, but I think there's a very good possibility if the Giants start out 1-7 that he is gone.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason to not go out there and get somebody. And then there's no reason to pay him when you're not close to winning anything. You don't want to pay a running back, 27-year-old running back who has an injury history, $40 million. So you're going to have to do different things. You have to put that money elsewhere. But him, I don't, and I love McKinney. I don't think he's coming back here. I don't think Slayton comes back. I know Slayton's had a nice year, but you save $6 million. I don't think they're going to pay Slayton $8 million.
No.
Shep's going to be gone. Paris Campbell's going to be gone.
Well, that's why they signed them to 1-year deals. They were basically trial period contracts. They see how they work out for a year, and then they decide if they want them here longer. And right now, obviously, nobody's warranting being kept here for another year.
Right. Thank you for super chat. Like I said, week 2, F it. Let's historically be bad. I still love his logo because I love 8-bit video games are the best. Yeah, we are being historically bad. Look at that. We're outscored 77-9. It's the third worst through 4 games since 1970. So there you go, Ernie. It's pretty bad.
That tops Joe Judge's Giants. Shotgun formation here for Joe.
Wow. That's
3 wide. He's going to motion Shepard. Takes the snap. I think that's the rookie Gray, and it is. Gray, good run. He got 5 yards.
Seems like we've been able to run kind of effectively. But again, the Giants have to play in front of the chains like that. They got to be 2nd and 5, 3rd and 2. They cannot have 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. Daniel Jones will get killed. We know this. They can't block anybody.
Yeah.
So, Ecuador, man, thank you for the super chat. Baddog Tainah, best Giants YouTubers 100%. Thank you, man.
Appreciate that, man. Jones out of the gun. He's going to motion Wandell. Get Wandell involved. Takes the snap. He's going to give it to Gray. Gray, nice cut to the left end. He's going to pop it to the outside. The rookie Gray still going up to the 50 from Baddog squad, and there's a flag. Bring it on back. I got excited for nothing.
Of course. Gee, that's why I just sit there and just let it happen and then holding.
Oh, you can't get excited.
Nope. Nothing good happens over here. Nothing. Get a 25-yard run. Holding. Bredesen. Garbage.
Oh, my God.
So bad. Anytime anything good happens, it gets taken back.
And there's the hold. He's got a jersey.
Yep. That wasn't even who they called it on. I don't think they called it on Azudu. I thought they called it on Bredesen.
Well, that was certainly a hold. Whoever that was, that was a hold.
It was Azudu that looked like he held. Maybe they got the wrong number.
2nd and 12, 6:25 to go here in the first. Giants huddled up. So they take a 25-yard gain and they erase it.
Yeah.
Now they're going to have to throw. Now,
Chris, that must have been down the field because it would be 2nd and 15. It's 2nd and 12. Unless that's just wrong.
No, it's not wrong.
35. Yeah. Must have
Man
been
in motion is Waller, who they still haven't gotten involved. Jones drops back, throws, hits his man. Shepard on a quick slant. That's a 13-yard gain. All right. Good play there. Giants get a crucial first down.
Yeah, that was a good throw by Jones. That's something he did last year, Chris. He stepped back, he zipped it, confidence in the throw, and a quick release. I mean, this is what kind of we expected.
Good throw by Jones.
And look at clear pocket. It helps, but that's what you want. He let him there, and we got a first down.
Jones coming out under center, Gray in the backfield. Man in motion's Wandell. They're going to try a handoff to Wandell off the right end, and he's going to tumble forward. He got maybe a yard. Miami was ready for it.
I think Wandell went outside too far. I think he would have cut it back up inside. He could have got better yardage there, but I think he tried to He's
He tried
shaking
for
up.
a big play.
Robert Biamonte, thank you for the super chat. He says, hello, guys. It wasn't for you two this season. It would be a complete wash. Thanks for these play-by-plays. I look forward to watching y'all every Giants game. Just hope some way the Giants figure it out. We really appreciate that, Robert. We really do. We appreciate all you guys and girls that tune in. So thank you so much. And it makes us feel good when you get through because of us.
There's Gray. Look, Gray's look good. Gray's look very good. He breaks another tackle, and he gets 8.5 yards. What a run that was. He like 3 spin moves.
Yep. Eric Gray is more elusive than people think. He's also, I've said this before, coming out of Oklahoma, he's a downhill runner. He is not a guy that dances around. He's not incredibly fast. But again, he's a little bit more elusive than people give him credit for. He bounced around, found the hole, and then he's tough to bring down. He's a little bowling ball. He's not really little, but he's a bowling ball.
I don't want to see any more Breida keep Gray in the game. And Jones with the QB sneak gets 1.5 yards. That'll be a first down for the Giants. 4:29 to go here in the first.
There you go. And of course, I mean, we had 2 guys get hurt in that play last week, and our center's out because of that play. But we do convert the first down, which is nice. Always good to see a first down. Nick, thank you for the super chat. Chris and Baddog, I know we have a tough schedule, but damn, we look totally regressed. Get that circus. I already played the circus music, my friend. I got it on cue.
4:06 to go here in the first. Giants offense, though, again, having a solid start to the drive. They got to finish, though.
Yeah,
Jones under center. Man in the backfield is Gray again. Jones will take the snap, drops back. Gray with a good blitz pickup.
Yeah,
Jones
great.
Looking, he'll get 1 yard. But a good block there by Gray. That could have been a disaster.
Fantastic, you call it, Chris. A fantastic block by Gray. Jones looks to be a little shaken up. If Gray doesn't get that stop, it's an 8-yard loss. A complete jailbreak once again here.
My God, and a hole, by the way.
Yep.
Good job by Gray.
That got beat right away.
Yeah.
Right away.
You don't see that often from rookie running backs either.
No, that was a really good.
They struggle in that aspect.
That was a knock on him coming out of college, too.
2nd and 10, man emotions, Wandell. Gray to Jones is right. Jones will take the snap, gives to Gray. Gray up the middle, still pushing. He gets 4, maybe 5.
I mean, if there's anything we can take out of this so far, Chris, the Giants have actually, when they've just run straight forward, they've done pretty well today. Yeah. But obviously there's 2 aspects to a game. We got to find a passing game some way, somehow. Blue Monkey, thank you for super chat. Says, sorry, I don't see 2 more wins this season. You don't need to be sorry if we don't win 2 more games. Hell, they're going to end up with a very new regime. A lot of new Giants. You're going to see a new quarterback.
So it'll be 3rd and 6.
What's going on, Bredesen? Is he concussed? Why is he
another injury to the offensive line is Bredesen gets hurt, I think, for the 2nd time this year.
What is he doing here?
He's bleeding. He's bleeding from his mouth.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I saw him do this. They brought the towel out. So, yeah, punch in the mouth. And he's going to go into the tent. Maybe need some stitches. I don't know what happened. Maybe caught a helmet in the chin. There's Daniel Jones. And what is going on? What the hell is going on? He just threw the ball back, bounced. Ecuador, man. Thank you for the super chat. Worse, Bredesen, Izudu, or Glowinski. Izudu's just a 2nd-year player and didn't play much last year. Glowinski, I would give the nod to that. But that's a tough one.
Yeah, it's tough. I would go with Glowinski, though. Jones out of the gun. It's a 4-wide set. Actually, Waller's in the slot. Breida back in the game. Low snap. Jones able to field it. Looks right, throws right. He's got a man. And that is Mr. Slayton up to the 34. Giants in field goal range. And now Slayton's hurt.
Yep. There we go.
My God. Looked like he was feeling his gonads. 2:20 to go here in the first.
You get a hit in the nuts, it's going to hurt. But you also, at least you know it's not serious.
Yeah.
But a good route by Slayton. They gave Daniel Jones some time to throw, and he was able to locate down the field. So the Giants are moving and grooving a little bit here. They are in field goal range. Hopefully they can finish this one off. Where are those 7s in the chat, man? We got the 7s in the chat. Where are the 7s in the chat?
I think what happened was Howard was trying to punch the ball out.
Punch him in the balls?
And he punched Slayton in the kibbles and bits.
He punched him in the wrong. He punched the wrong ball, is what you're saying.
2:07 to go. Jones out of the gun from that looked like there was a little bit of a jump there. Jones throws. That's caught to the 30. Maybe they said he didn't jump over the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I hate that pass. I hate that 4-yard close coverage pass. I can't stand. Look at the Lions. Wish we had that offensive line one time.
Best line in the league.
Yep.
They look good. They look damn good.
They are a good team.
So now I think that was Waller again, if I'm not mistaken. So he makes a catch. 2nd and 6. Not again. I think that was his first catch, actually. Jones out of the gun. He's going to motion Wandell. Jones will take the snap. He's going to give that nowhere to go there as the Dolphins devour Breida for a loss of 2.
Here we go. 3rd and long. Nightmare situation for the Giants again.
Minute 15 to go.
Yeah. It's terrible.
They've been able to pick up one of these on this drive. I think they had a 3rd and 7 or 8 earlier in the drive, and Jones was able to pick it up. Gonna need it again.
See, the pocket's got to give him time, or the pocket. The line has got to give him time to throw. I mean, if he has time, this is where you want to see Darren Waller get involved. Chris, this is what we traded for Darren Waller. That's why we brought him in here for downs like this.
This is one of those drives we needed, but you got to result in points. But they've chewed up 7 minutes. Jones out of the gun. And he's
God,
dead.
Dude, no chance.
Dead. Literally, the entire Dolphins defense was there within a second.
Dolphins took a defensive photo at the quarterback. This is ridiculous.
And you ask why they throw short routes. Here's why. I mean, it's 3rd and 8, so it has to develop.
There's 3 guys that are unblocked coming into the back. I mean, it's unbelievable. Neal sucks, dude.
And the Giants are going to have to settle for a long field goal attempt. It's going to be 55 yards. Gano made it from here last week.
Wow. Just wow.
Oh, they're going to let the quarter tick down. So we'll go to the second quarter. Giants will start with it.
Just wow.
And if he misses this, you give Miami the ball at the basically midfield.
Yeah. That was Daniel Jones' fault without question. That freaking Thomas, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. He says Gray runs harder, and that's what we need with this O-line. Breida is a speed back, but can't break tackles.
I like Breida, but I want to see more Gray. He's the rookie.
I like Eric Gray a lot. I mean, obviously being a Sooner fan, I watch him run. And like I said, he's not a fan. He's like a 4.7 guy, so he's not breaking away from anybody. But he's kind of a one juke guy, make a guy miss, but he's very tough to bring down. And again, he's a guy down in the goal line that you could really use because he does run downhill and he is a strong runner. He's tough to tackle. A little bit like he's not as fast as Ahmad Bradshaw, but he runs like Ahmad Bradshaw, which Giants fans loved Ahmad Bradshaw because Bradshaw wasn't the biggest guy. He was like 5'9", 205, but the dude ran like he was Brandon Jacobs size. He was always tough. First guy never brought down Ahmad Bradshaw. Swear to God.
Oh, yeah, we said it with the second we drafted him. That's who he reminds me of, is Bradshaw. Very much like it.
Thank you for super chat. Where's Eric Flowers when you need him? Isn't that pathetic?
He's better than what we got. I mean,
it's unbelievable that Flowers would be an upgrade.
You can't. You're not gonna be able to, sustain drives when you block like that. I mean, it's pathetic.
Not a J-Tech. Thank you for the super chat. Going to have to run the Titans offense this year. We don't have Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Where are we at for like 6:55, 2,500 people in the house. Shout out to the 2,500 joining us for going to be a brutal day. Appreciate you being here. Let's get those likes up to 1,000. That'd be awesome because there's not a lot of awesomeness going on with this offensive line. Our offensive line is offensive, to say the least. It's really bad. Thomas, thank you for the super chat. Good job from the line. Neal there. Yeah, Neal. He ought to spell his last name Kneel because that's what he does. He kneels. He kneels down. Evan Kneel. Evan Neal.
Yeah.
He's not a J-Tac. You're right. Thank you for the super chat. Now, no communication from the O-line. Yep, that's coaching. They look confused all the time. Stunts, blitzes. They have no idea what they're doing. They look all over the place, and by the time they figure out what's going on, everybody's at Daniel Jones.
Yeah, and they just suck. I mean, they're just bad too. I mean, they're just
they just suck, and they're bad too.
There's not a lot of that goes into it. They're just really bad, especially with Thomas not playing. They're really bad.
Davil's already got the machine working on the head.
Giants going to try a 55-yard field goal attempt here.
Come on, Graham. Your only hope, baby.
Snap, hold, kick. It is no good. So now we're hopeless.
Of course not.
Now we're hopeless. Baddog said that was our only hope. Well, we're hopeless now.
It really is, and even our best player can't get it done this year. So still,
it's a 55-yard field goal. Bud.
No, I'm not getting on his case, but he was making them last year, and this year nothing's going right for us. And now the Dolphins will have the ball at the 45, so about to be 14-0 here very soon. LA, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Should I break this out again really quick? Why not?
The clown music? It's getting there.
Terrible. Can you think of a team that's
I don't
going?
know if you tried playing it, by the way. I didn't hear it.
Oh, no?
Yeah. No.
I did try playing
Otherwise,
it.
I was getting ready to be the maestro.
Oh, I did play it. You didn't hear it?
I didn't hear it. I don't know if the chat heard it, but I didn't hear it.
No. Well, we got plenty of time for that.
Pistol formation here, 14:55 to go. 2 out of the gun, man in motion. 2 will take the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to hand to Mostert. Mostert with a couple of lead blocks gets 5. I am really impressed with this Dolphins athleticism on the line. You see these guys, man, they're getting down the field, these blockers. Every part of their offense is fast. Their linemen, their tight ends, their running backs, wide receivers, the quarterback. Maybe Tua is not fast, but I got a quick release. LA, thank you for the super chat. Can you think of a team that's gone a longer period of time with terrible offensive line play than the Giants in the past decade? No.
The Bengals, maybe?
I don't even think so. Not in the last decade. I think we're the worst. 2 out of the pistol. He's going to give it to Mostert. Mostert off the right side, slithers through for about 2, maybe 2.5. This is probably 4-down territory for Miami.
I would imagine it is. We all know the Giants couldn't stop a nosebleed on defense. So, and Miami's been winning the battle up front early on. So that's what it is.
There's Wink Martindale praying into his play play chart.
You need a lot of praying. No seer, thank you for the super chat. Neil steady running his mouth but getting cooked. Looks like he's the sheep amongst lions. Yeah, he is getting eaten. Like the lion, like he's the sheep in the lions. No question.
2 out of the gun, 4 wide. He'll take the snap, drops back. Giants come with 4, 2 with throws. That's caught. They won't need the 4th down. They'll pick it up. Tyreek Hill gets 4, maybe 5 as he gets to the 43 of New York.
Thibodeau had a little bit of pressure, but there you go. I think Wink said that last year, honestly. But that's what I did last night. I can tell you that. I woke up, cried, went to the bathroom.
Up and cried.
That's what I did last night. I sleep like a baby. I wake up.
Wink's honest, man.
Yeah, he said I slept like a baby. I wake up, cry, go to the bathroom, go back to sleep. That's exactly what I did last night.
13.
Can't think of a super chat. Would you bench Neil for Jones safety? You can't. There's nobody better.
I mean, it's not like the other options are much better. Yeah. There's a handoff off the left side, breaks it. He fumbled it. Giants are going to come up with it. Thibodeau falls on top of the ball, and the Giants catch a break.
Well, they'll replay it. He's probably down. I shouldn't raise my hands in victory formation. He's probably down.
Who punched it out? That was McKinney. McKinney punched it.
He's definitely not down. I saw a guy in the sideline going like this. No, that's Giants football, baby. Hey! Our first turnover! Our first turnover of the year!
The shades stay on. The shades stay on. That alone is like, it feels like a win. We've had 0 turnovers through however amount of games. So the shades are going to stay on now.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow. Shocker.
Wow is right.
I'd like to see. I mean, I understand. I don't even want to say it because we can't block. But I'd like to see them try to throw a deep ball on first down. If it's not there, DJ, if it collapses quick, just throw it at somebody's legs and take the incompletion. But try to take a shot here on this first play because maybe that tricks them a little bit because we've been running on first down a lot. Try to take a shot here on first down.
Things are looking up. We got to turn over. I'm breaking punt. Turn over. Now if we can just block. That's not happening. Chris, thank you for the super chat. Offensive line coach needs to be fired after the game. He's the problem for Neil. He's definitely a problem. Bobby Johnson's not it.
No,
he is not it. Second coming. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Says I've gotten more productivity out of Taco Bell's bathrooms.
I'm sure a lot of people get productivity out of Taco Bell's bathroom.
Neil blows. Russell, thank you for the super chat. Hey guys, love your show. Neil is the sheep. Yeah, Neil. Thank you, Russell. We appreciate that.
What's going on,
guys
Russell?
right. Neil is definitely the sheep. He is the sheep, and the defensive linemen are the Lions, without question. And not the Detroit Lions. They're all Lions. Thomas, thank you again for the super chat. Appreciate you. Says, hey, at least Neil had a good rep against Casper the Ghost there. Casper would get a sack too. I'm telling you, I can get it. I swear to God, I'm almost 50. I'm only 169 pounds, right? I could get a pressure on Daniel Jones. I probably couldn't catch Daniel Jones, but I could get a pressure on him because I could get around him.
Little Baddog could.
That's true.
Anybody could. There might be newborn babies who could get pressure on Daniel Jones with how bad our offensive line is.
That's true. Joe, thank you for the super chat. He says 94 did the the Dexy dance. We just got punked all over. I'm guessing.
Let's go. All right, Giants create a turnover.
That ball is out. What are they showing here?
Oh, it was definitely out.
Yeah.
First takeaway of the season for the Giants, 12:53 to go here in the second. They have it at their own 38 to start the drive, so good starting field position. Wandell in motion again. Jones takes the snap. They're going to throw to Wandell. Miami's ready for it. My God. Holy crap. They're going to get Wandell
hurt. And I freaking hate these. We're the only team in the league that cannot run this play.
Well, Hodges did a great job. Hodges did a fantastic job on that block, let me tell you.
Well, Hodgins is trying out for the offensive line, and he definitely got Bobby Johnson's eye.
Hodges took the red cape. He said, "Olay, there you go."
Listen, Hodges either trying out to be a matador or work on the Giants' O-line. He's like, well, if I fail as a receiver, I can always be an offensive lineman with this team.
2nd and 14. Jones out of the gun from his own 34. Jones takes the snap, drops, throws, caught. There's Waller. Waller fights hard as he spins forward, gets 11, maybe 10. It'll be 3rd and 3 or 4.
Hey, look we got our first turnover. Waller got a reception. I don't know if Giants fans, it couldn't have went any better for us. Quick moving first half, by the way. Already 12 minutes ago in the second quarter. Billy Lyons saying with Super Chat, he says, I've been a fan of Tainah and you, Baddog, for a while. It's getting harder to do this. We appreciate it, Billy. We couldn't do it without you guys and girls, too. It gets harder on us, too, trust me. But we really appreciate all the support. It means the world to us. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for being here, man. 3rd and 3 here for the Giants. They're going to motion Wandell again. We got a stoppage of play. I think the Giants are going to burn a timeout. Must have not liked what they saw.
Yeah. Well, they've been doing that a lot this year. A lot of burning of the timeouts. KN, thank you for the super chat. We are the new Cleveland Browns. Can't argue.
Somehow we're in this game right now so far. I mean,
yeah. Well, turnover helped.
If we made that Cano field goal, it'd be 7-3 and we'd have the ball.
Right. For offensive line with block, we probably could have more than 3.
That'd be nice for one.
Yeah, we still have only scored 9 points in the first half. So another quarter gone by and another zero, another goose egg. Candace, thank you so much, my lady. Appreciate you. She says, Eric Grace from Memphis. Let's go from Tennessee to New York. Let's get it. Thank you, Candace. We appreciate that.
Thank you for being here, Candace.
Very much. Always good to see you in the house. The Giants, we stink. Zach, thank you for the super chat. What do you think about Oklahoma joining the SEC next year? I personally, as a Mizzou fan, I'm looking forward to playing y'all again. I'm going to tell you what right now, watching the game yesterday between Texas and Oklahoma, they're both ready for the SEC. The fact that Oklahoma's defense is night and day, and they're one of the better defenses in the league, I think that Oklahoma can play in the SEC. I don't think they're ready to take on a team like Georgia, but then again, nobody can beat Georgia. But Mizzou, Auburn, I don't think they play Alabama.
My God, the SEC is going to be ridiculous.
I think that they can play with any of those. Florida, Tennessee, like I know Oklahoma could smoke Florida. Florida sucks. Tennessee's no good. Like I think Oklahoma's going to hold their own. They're not one of the elite. They're not going to beat. Nobody beats Georgia, but they don't play Georgia next year. I forgot who they played. I think they played Mizzou. I think they play Ole Miss. I think they play Auburn. I forgot. I looked at the schedule. I can't remember what.
Maybe is Kentucky on their schedule. Maybe.
I don't know. I imagine they're going to be in the SEC West. I'm guessing.
Okay.
Oklahoma, but I told Uncle Lou, I said, listen, how about an OU UGA championship game? Oklahoma's not ready for Georgia, but shit.
Nobody is.
The fact that Oklahoma plays defense, if they do win the Big 12, because they're gonna have to beat Texas again. That's going to be another matchup. If they get to the playoffs, I actually think they might have a chance because their defense actually is good.
Yeah.
Russell, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. How many iPads will Dable break this year? Really appreciate your fortitude and endurance, keeping us entertained with great content. Again, man, we really appreciate the guys and girls. We couldn't do it without you. You're everything on these channels.
Yeah, so far, decent. Overall, we're in the game, which is more than I thought would be at this point. Right. So hopefully it doesn't smash any tablets today. 3rd and 3, 11:39 to go here in the second.
Right.
See if the Giants could pick this up. Got a block.
Come on, it's 4-down territory.
If it's 4 down, you might consider.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought they were on the plus side of the field. My bad.
So now they're going to motion Slayton. Jones out of the gun, takes the snap, drops back, pressure. Jones steps up, avoids it. Still looking down the field. Nobody's there. He tries to run. He gets blasted on the sideline. God, I hope he's okay. 3 Dolphins hit him at the same time, so the Giants are going to have to punt.
This is just, it's unbelievable. I mean,
Look
my
at
God.
that.
I mean,
There's
Brentford
not a
is-
blocking scheme in the world. There's not a pre-snap quarterback adjustment in the world that can fix that. He got beat. The center got beat within a
immediately,
millisecond.
first step,
Within
he's
a
in on Daniel Jones.
millisecond. It's ridiculous.
Listen, I get that Daniel Jones hasn't played well. I get it. But how can you possibly blame him for that?
And there's
No
a flag on the
quarterback in
play.
the league could survive that.
Flag on the play is the Giants down at the 6. We'll see who it's on.
Probably on the Giants. They probably had a legal man downfield or something because it was a good punt. We know the special teams is garbage. Fits in with the rest of the team. That offensive line is so bad. Unbelievable. CJ, thank you for the super chat. He says, I've been watching you guys since the Pat Shurmur era. Don't think I could have lasted without you two. We really appreciate that very much. That's when Chris and I started. So really, really appreciate you following us all these years and putting up with this many years of bad Giants football.
We'll see where the Bulls spotted after the flag, but Miami's going to have it. Referee's still talking this over. What are you talking about? Come on.
This is unbelievable. What are they talking about? This offensive line is so bad. What is this confab going on here? Somebody didn't get my joke when I tweeted out. I tweeted out, hey, the Giants got a turnover. Somebody said it doesn't matter. You're not getting the joke.
That happens a lot on
It
Twitter.
don't mean anything. You're not getting the joke.
It's hard. Sometimes people don't get humor on Twitter because it's not like you could post sarcasm because then that ruins the joke.
Well, everybody that knows me should know I'm sarcastic.
They should, but a lot of people don't pick up humor. So now there's gonna be half the distance to the goal. So Miami will be backed up on their own 3. So instead of like a 94-yard touchdown drive, it'll be a 97-yard touchdown drive.
Bob, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, my friend. Says, hello, my grandson who's still in my daughter's belly can even get around Neil. That's right. We're going to call him Evan Neal.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, we're going to do that from now on.
Oh, wait, it's Giants ball?
Was there running into the kicker or something? What the hell happened?
It's Giant. It must have been a 5-yard penalty at the line of scrimmage. So it's Giants ball. Wow. So the Giants catch a break here. That's basically like a second turnover, essentially. Wow. So a big flag there on Miami.
That is huge. That is big time.
The one thing I will say, I mean, no points, but the Giants at least have chewed up the clock so far this game, which is what's going to give them. What did you say?
I was just going to say that's why they've stayed in it.
Yeah, that's why they've stayed in it. But there's a challenge here by Miami.
I don't understand. What was the call? I missed it. I'm sorry. I was screwing around. I just figured it was like an eligible.
We didn't see the flag until it was down the field, so we didn't think it occurred.
We just figured it occurred during the kick, not
during
before.
The kick, yeah.
Chris, thank you for the super chat. Hate Shane didn't offer Gates. And we should have kept Nick Gates. We miss him big time. We missed him anyway.
Oh, is it illegal? 12 men on the field.
Oh, well, that'll do it. Jay, thank you for the super chat. He says, sigh. The emotional roller coaster is 10 years, and I'm 20. I hear you, man. I feel bad for the young ones that have never seen the Giants win something. It's
my old one says can't challenge that. Actually, you can. The only reason I know you can is because I remember the Super Bowl when Belichick challenged it against us in 2007, and we lost that challenge. They caught us with 12 men on the field, so you can challenge that.
Yep. Prilly Truilli, thank you for the super chat. He says, showing some love from Florida. Thank you, my friend. He says, what a shocker in London. That's a fact. Starting to think those boos really were aimed at Neal and the O-line because, my Lord. Oh, they should. Evan Neal's not doing himself any favors. You come out and you attack the fan base who really, again, booing them is not personal. It's not personal. Like, we're not taking a personal shot at them. We're booing their performance.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a difference between guys that flip hot dogs and hamburgers and guys that do what I do for a living, go to work every day and just work a normal job. People do not pay to watch me work. So no one's going to criticize what I do. I mean, my boss can. If I do something stupid, I have a bad quarter or something, it's going to reflect in my review. But there's a difference when people are paying 70,000 people are paying to watch you play. You can't just go after them when they're not happy about what you're doing. And then the best way you can sit there and apologize till you're blue in the face. But the best way to have the fans endear you or endear yourself to fans or have them forgive you, whatever, is by playing good football. They don't do that. So they're going to continue to boo. And then when you make it worse by attacking the fan base and then you suck, then you're really going to get it from the fan base. That's why you can't win.
It was stupid on his part. You don't attack the fans. It was dumb.
Nana J-Tech, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, my friend. It says the most concerning thing is lack of development. Not lying. No development. Brad Wiener, thank you for the super chat. Lemon is slang for newly bought car that breaks down or is defective. How about the nickname Lemon Neil?
Pretty much. So they're still talking
over. Defective. You're still looking at this thing.
I'd like to. Why don't you show us? Let's see if the guy's foot was on the sideline or not when they were making the substitution. Show us, please.
Look at Dean Blandino.
Here we go.
GIs. Here we go.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
How about they count him out? We can't see.
Yeah,
we can't see where he is.
Show the camera.
Show the other angle.
My God, you got 9,000
where he is. What the hell is that?
That's the best one.
G.I. Zoe, thank you for the super chat. I invite all grown men as Americans to support America's team. We appreciate that, but we are not supporting that. And that is not America's team. But appreciate you being here, G.I. Zoe, and appreciate the support. But we will never support the Philadelphia Eagles on this channel.
What's the call? Call reverse.
Reverse.
So they'll have it at like their own 6 or 7. Actually, do they make them redo the punt?
No, they
right?
shouldn't. No, because it's not like it's not a before the snap penalty. Jay, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. He says, you telling me 3rd and 3, not on Jones when he snaps and stares down Darius Slayton. Witherspoon said the same exact thing, make a play. I get it, but does he have time to go through 2 reads on 3rd down? I mean, listen, Daniel Jones is playing like crap, and he's got to stop staring receivers down, and he's got to be more decisive, but sometimes he does not have a choice.
Yeah. From their own 6, Tua out of the gun, pistol formation, takes the snap. He's going to keep it on the fake. Tua looking down the field. He'll just throw it down at the receiver's feet. Nobody was open.
That was a great job by Bobby Okereke, not rolling with Tua and staying with the guy out of the backfield there. Stayed with him, did not. The Giants read that one well. Tua had no choice but to throw that one into the dirt.
Giants defense playing well. Defense is playing well thus far.
Good job there by Okereke. Thomas, thank you for the super chat. At this point, I don't even think Evan Neal can flip burgers.
Pretty much.
Some of the comments are fantastic, by the way. I love it.
2nd and 10 here for Tua. Takes the snap, drops back. Good pressure up the middle. Tua avoids it. He's going to throw on the run. He's got a man. That's Tyreek Hill. He slides down like a quarterback at the 24, but a first down for the Dolphins.
There's a difference between the Giants and everybody else. We get pressure. This is great pressure initially. I think it's either Leonard or Dex. It's not either one of them.
A'Shaun
Robinson, but he didn't come under control.
Yeah.
And he had a free run at it. Whereas when the Dolphins had a free run, they sacked Jones. We miss him. We miss tackles. We lead the league in missed tackles. There's another one.
So a big gain there by Tyreek on a big play for the Dolphins. 2nd and 10, backed up at their own 6. They get about 15 or 20. So Tua out of the gun, takes the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to hand off the left side. Huge hole. He might go all the way. He's going to. This is the rookie at Chain who had 4.3 speed. He takes it all the way to the house, and Miami goes up 14-0.
What an absolute joke.
I remember he was a sleeper that I wanted late in the draft because I remember he blew up at the combine, and Miami got him in like the 5th round. So it's 13-0, extra point pending.
What a joke. Miami, 2 plays, 95 yards, touchdown.
Look at this.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh my
Isaiah
God.
Simmons was out of position. McKinney, bad angle.
McKinney, Simmons runs into a block, and the rest is history.
Well,
snap, hold, kick, good.
If nothing else, Giants fans, I hope you eased your pain by putting money on Miami. Beavis Lee Ray, thank you for super chat. Trump dog season is over. Giants worse than the Yankees. Oh, no question, Beavis. You know, you take a look at the Giants. Quite frankly, they're pathetic. They're sleepy. They're like Sleepy Joe. It's a team full of Sleepy Joes. Frankly, they're not doing anything big or struggling. Quite frankly, they look lost. You know, kind of like when Sleepy Joe, when he does one of them, press coverages, he looks lost. He doesn't know where he is. The Giants need, somebody. They need Jesus. Coach Dable, he's doing a terrible job, frankly. This team sucks. I don't know what else to say. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. Bunch of riffraff. I don't know. We believed in the Giants going in. It was fake news. Terrible. Want to thank you for the super chat. Philly 500 and I are cool. I told him I was sorry. I shouldn't have blown up at him like that. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault at all. So Philly 500 and I are cool. Philly 500 told me after, he's like, dude, he goes, don't even worry about it. He goes, I've said way worse things to people than what you said to me. And he goes, not to mention, people are lying in the chat. He goes, they were lying to me. They were lying to you. So
that's always going to happen.
Of course. JV, thank you for the super chat. He says, the only question is if Miami covers the spread. So, they have already covered
it. The spread was a joke going into, if I'm being honest, 13 points. It should have been at least 17 or 18.
Not a J tag. Thank you for super chat. I'm losing faith in Shane and Dable. It is night and day what this team was last year and what it is this year. It is so bad.
Yeah.
Hit that thumbs up though, guys. Oh, there it goes. We're at 850 likes, guys and girls. Let's get 1,000, man. We got like 3,000 people in here. Hit the like and subscribe. Ring the bell, all that good stuff. Make sure you go over to Chris's channel.
That last run caused me to break my shades.
There you go. That's where the Giants play offensive line. One eye closed.
Maybe this will work. Maybe I'll do it like this for the rest of the game.
It's week 5 and we're already here with the freaking jokes. I'll tell you what, the toilet paper's coming out soon. It's coming out soon. I wipe my ass with the shit that the Giants put out in this field, man. So bad. But make sure you guys go into the description, subscribe to the Antain Talking Sports. Listen, Giants fans, we're going to be here all year. There's going to be a lot of content always. We appreciate you all hanging out because we need it. Misery loves company, so what better place to enjoy the misery than with Chris and I and the best chat on YouTube. Appreciate you being here. I got to update the scoreboard, and I got to update this a lot. It's 14-0, and it's the second quarter. What a joke. This is just so unbelievably poor.
Kicks away. Giants will start with it at their own 25.
So bad. A-Chain just right around Thibodeau. Can't get all the blocks. Simmons misses a block. Simmons misses a tackle. McKinney with a horrible angle. Plays 95 yards. We can't get 95 yards and a half.
And now the run and the slow offensive approach goes out the window because now you got to start throwing, and this is where this game's going to get out of hand. Jones out of the gun. Man in motion is Wandell. Takes the snap. Play action. Jones tried to throw. Miami was ready for it, and this ball's batted up at the line of scrimmage like a volleyball spike.
Why do they roll Jones out to his left so he's throwing across his body? Why wouldn't you roll him out to the opposite direction?
They were ready to jump that route. He was looking for Slayton. That would have been a pick. See? They were ready to jump.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's one. All these next to the line. Throw the ball down the field. It's like it wasn't intercepted. The guy, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Last year was the worst thing that happened to the Giants. I said it back when it was called a fake Giants fan. I hate being right. I just want to win again.
Jones drops back, throws. What a good effort by Waller. Was unable to bring it in. It'll be
can't bring it in. But I like the play call. I like the stretching in the field. I like them trying to go more than 4 yards past the line of scrimmage.
What happened there? Jones got pressured in a second. Otherwise, that play might have worked.
Right, that was good coverage. Yeah, but now Jones is dead. It's 3rd and 10. He's going to die.
Yeah, he's dead.
BZ, thank you. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say cue the funeral music, but no, go ahead.
Oh, I don't know if I have that. My stream deck's not. My stream deck's not working, but it is. I gotta plug other stuff in. We're gonna have the stream deck because we're gonna need some of these sounds.
Jones takes the snap throw. That's caught. Waller.
Hey,
up to the 46.
Look at that. Look at that throw and catch by Waller. Hey, there's something in there.
Giants connect on a big third down conversion there.
Look at that. Beezy, they give a super chat. He says, dude, that might be one of the best drum impressions I ever heard. Well, Beezy, thank you very much. I work really hard. I do wonderful things here on this channel. We gotta bring Trump back bigly and strong, quite frankly. I even have hair over here someplace. Where is the hair? Oh,
here's Jones. Jones out of the gun. He's going to give it to Gray. Gray, nice cutback run, but nowhere to go. He tried to spin out of the tackle, and he's devoured for no gain.
Beasley, I even have my hair over here just in case I ever really want to go full of Trump, but nobody wants to go full of Trump, quite frankly. But you take a look at the Giants again. You take a look at A-Chain. You take a look at how the Dolphins have speed and they use it. You take a look at how the Giants look like they block like they're in quicksand. Quite frankly, it's terrible. But I appreciate that. Jay, thank you for the super chat. He says, Bobby Okereke has been a missed signing. Yes.
He's been bad. Pistol formation. Jones takes the snap. They're going to try to run it. Gray, he gets maybe 3. It'll be 3rd and 9 as he runs up the middle. Mr. Trump, you know what you need to do for the Giants? You need to build a wall.
Yes, that's right, Chris. That's a great point. We got to build the wall. We've been trying to build the wall, but quite frankly, it's been terrible. The wall has no foundation. It crumbles at the sight of any defensive players. It's really bad. We're soft. We're like paper mache. We're not doing big things, Chris. We're not doing big things on the line here with the Giants. You need to build a wall around Daniel Jones.
3rd and 7. They must have had the graphic wrong because it said 2nd and 12. It was 2nd and 10. Now it's 3rd and 7. Jones out of the gun.
What the hell was that?
That's an offsides. Has to be. So they'll get 5 yards out of this. They had a free play. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Why did the dude knock the ball away from Wan'Dale Robinson? That should be taunting at the end of that. Jay, thank you for super chat. The Waller play, keep doing it. I don't care. I agree. We're almost there. You go. Well,
so now it's going to be
2. Now we can do it. Now Jones might get killed.
I think you run here, knowing that you're probably going to go for it on 4th down. I think you run here.
I'd run with Daniel Jones. I would do an RPO here.
Maybe 53 likes a QB sneak, and even if you get a yard, you could QB sneak again.
I would still run him out. I would still do. Yeah. I try that RPO with the option of pass to like a Darren Waller or a Wan'Dale Robinson. Still, I don't think we've seen Jalen Hyde in the game. We're 50 likes away from 1,000 guys. Goes, keep banging that like. Thank you for being here. Come on, Giants. Let's get this damn first down. Please.
2 men in the backfield. Wan'Dale in motion. They're going to run it to Breida. Breida lowers the shoulder. He's going to be about a half. Depends on the spot, but I think he's got about almost less than a yard. So they're going to go for
about 2 feet. And they'll probably tush push it, and we'll see what happens.
So I agree with that, Paul. That's what I would have done.
Friend. Thank you for the super chat. What mastermind thought it'd be a good idea to try a 57-yard field goal, leaving Miami at the 45 in the first quarter? Well, I mean, to be fair, Gano hits those. I didn't dislike the call. I was just surprised Gano didn't make it, honestly.
It was 55, I think. But, yeah, it was a long field goal.
But he makes those.
He made it last week. He made it for 57 last week.
Going to take a timeout.
So it'll be 4th and 1 now.
McKeithen's out now. I don't even know who the hell we have for linemen anymore, Chris.
Nobody. They might just run a play with 4 linemen.
They might be better off.
At least they can't get a holding penalty.
Right. Put a tight end in there.
4th and 1. They're going to try to push again. And again, it will. No, they got the second push this time, so it'll depend on the spot. I don't know. Yeah, they gave it to him.
Yeah, they gave it to him.
So good job.
You know what's funny, though?
The push to get it.
You watch Philadelphia do that, and they make it so easily, dude. Like they get like 2 yards. Yeah. We do it. It's like pulling teeth. They get 2 feet.
Who got the final push here? Who pushed him in the tush? Was it Breida? Neal got involved. Bellinger got involved.
Is that Hodgins? No, who is that? Yeah, it is Hodgins. Waller.
All right, so the Giants just get it.
Waller got him. I think it was Waller and Bellinger. Bellinger with a good push. Why do they call it the tush push? They didn't really push him in the tush, push him in the upper back.
Yeah, they didn't get him in the tush there. Neither cheek was touched.
No, that's that's saying something. That's saying something because the Giants have been cheeks all year.
They've been horrible with this graphic today. It said 2nd and 12 before.
Now it's 1st and 5.
Now it's 1st and 5. Like, what are you doing over on Fox?
I don't know. The officials are drunk in the USC Arizona game last night. Maybe they're doing the graphics for Fox today. Jay, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. He says 3rd and 2, Breed over Gray. Coaching? A joke. Yeah, it should be Eric Gray. I agree.
And now they just added time to the clock. They added like a minute. What the hell is going on?
I don't know what's going on.
It says 1st and 5. It went from 6:20 to 7:20. Jones, play action, rolling out to the right. He's got Wandell. Wandell caught. Tackled down at the 35, out of bounds. They get 5 on 1st down. Good
positive gain, but can we do something that's not a 2-yard pass? Just come on, man. The Panthers scored. And thank you for super chat. He says, good, you're wrong too. I'm always wrong. I'm married. That's why it always makes laugh. Like, oh, Baddog, you were wrong. I'm like, dude, I've been wrong for 23 years. This is nothing new.
You're going to be wrong a lot.
Yeah, I've been married a long time.
Jones out of the gun, 6:43 to go. They highlight Waller. I'd like to see him get involved. That's a full start, and that's on Azudu. So that's a nice penalty there and big spot there. You get a nice
2nd and 5. Let's make it 2nd and 10. Let's make it more challenging for the offense. It's not already challenging enough.
I'd like to thank Azudu for that. Thank you very much, buddy.
COVID, thank you for super chat. Says if you're a top 5 tight end, you catch that. The one down the field.
That was a tough play.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill him for that one. I think it was just good play all around. I think it was a good throw, it was good effort, and good defense.
2nd and 10.
Chris is right. Maybe if Jones had a split second longer, he could have let him down the field, but it's hard.
No, based on the circumstance, I thought it was as good as you could hope for in terms of a throw. And Waller put forth a good effort, but it was a tough play. 6:27 to go, 13 on the play clock. Man in motion is Wandell. Brady to the right of Jones from the 40. He'll take the snap, and we got another penalty. Another full start. Oh, my God, man. Is Udu again? Was it Azudu again?
At least he didn't give up a sack. He's 2 false starts. Look at this. 5 offensive linemen drafted. 32 combos, 3rd most. They've drafted the most linemen. They've allowed 11 sacks. Most in Giants. We are historically bad, guys and girls.
God almighty. So now it's 2nd and 15. Jones out of the gun. Azudu does not full start. Then it's a design quarterback run as Jones fakes it. He picks up the 5 yards that Azudu lost. So it'll be 3rd and 10 from the 39.
10 yard. You're like, oh, they didn't call a full start?
No, they didn't call a full start on that play.
What the hell was it then?
No, on the previous play they did. I was being sarcastic on that last play. There wasn't a 3rd straight full start. Like it was a celebration that he didn't.
No, but wasn't it 2nd and? I thought it was 3rd.
Yeah, no,
2nd
was wrong. Again, they just changed.
Oh, yeah, okay, 3rd and 9. I'm getting confused. It's not hard to confuse me, but 3rd and 9
from the 39.
This is 4 down territory.
Probably. 5:26 to go.
Yarder.
3 on the play clock. Jones takes the snap. Dolphins come with a blitz. Throws. That's caught. They're not going to need the 4th down as Waller picks up about 15, and the Giants are in business.
Hey, how about it? Darren Waller sighting, guys and girls.
Darren Waller's been involved in this drive. I think that's his 2nd big play.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, mind you. That's what we got him for. I mentioned earlier in the game. You know, that was the situations you want Darren Waller for. Jones had some time to throw, and
now they're showing Adoree Jackson 0 catches for 0 yards. What is wrong with Fox?
Fox is drunk today.
Fox.
They were all partying, and they were at South Beach all night. They don't know what the hell is going on.
4:41 to go. The graphics guy needs to be fired. Jones drops back out of the gun, looks, throws, floater to Waller. He's got it.
Oh, come on. You got to catch it.
I think Howard, we'll see the replay. I think Howard batted out of his hands, but we'll see. Oh, that was a perfect throw, too.
No ran off. Thank you for super chat. Appreciate you. Keep attacking Eli Apple. I didn't even know Apple was on this team.
Yeah, I saw Apple. I wasn't
sure. It was a good route. Dude, I think Waller's got to catch this ball.
Here's the angle. It's in his hand.
Got to catch it, Chris.
Oh, he's got to catch that. He's got to
That's
catch
a perfect throw by Daniel.
No
Of course,
excuses
everybody
there.
will blame
Waller's
Jones.
Waller's got to catch that.
Got to catch that. That's terrible.
2nd and 10.
You can't throw a better ball if you're Daniel Jones.
4:34 to go. He's going to give it to Gray. Gray, nowhere to go there. He gets stood up for a gain of 1. But, I mean, this offense is doing Jones no favors on this drive. Waller with a crucial drop there, the 2 full start penalties. Somehow they still pick up the first down. They are doing Jones no favors on this drive.
No.
4:16 to go here in the second.
It's terrible. You got to catch that. I mean, our offense is a struggle. Jones has had no time to throw. He throws a dime. And the guy that you bring in here to make these big plays can't hang on to it.
Here's Jones out of the gun. Gray to his left. Daniel takes the snap, or Breida to his left, rather. Jones steps up and he gets devoured. So they'll have to settle for 3. There's a flag. It's going to be a hold, though, probably.
Yeah.
3:53 to go. Gano settled for about a 49-yard attempt. Well, they may take this, actually, because it'll kick him out of field goal range. I don't know how far the sack was back in comparison to the
Dolphins. Where do they point at? Oh, no. Okay, they're celebrating. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Actually, no, because they lost 6 or so on the sack anyway, so they'll decline it. It only gains 4 yards.
What's the call here, ref?
I think he's talking to see if Miami wants to take it. They'll decline it, though, I think.
7 likes, Raymond 1,000, man. I got to get 1,000 likes in here. Let's go. Officer Richie, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. What's going on?
They must have taken the penalty, which I'm surprised because it was like a 6-yard loss with the sack. You only gained 4 yards on the penalty.
Yeah. Well, they figured they could sack him again and they get him out of field goal range.
That's true.
That's probably what it is.
Oh, no, they declined it. So it'll be a 49-yard attempt here by Gano. 3:48 to go. Snap, hold, kick is good. So the Giants are on the board, 14-3.
Hey, 12 points in 5 first halves this year, guys and girls. Do you think the offensive line would improve after the season? No, Officer Richie. I have no faith in the offensive line improving ever in my lifetime as a Giants fan. I really don't. And I got a potty again, so I'm going to be right back. Chris will keep you company. It is 14-3, which let me give us our 3 points before I go potty.
We don't even deserve that, but you can give it to us.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, Richie, I mean, improve. I mean, with Thomas back in, you figured it'd be better, but still not near what it should be. I mean, Evan Neal was the guy that we all had our eyes on this year in terms of growth on the line. We needed him to step up. Clearly hasn't been the case. He's going to be flipping burgers soon. So it'll be better when Thomas is in the lineup. I mean, look at what Azudu's doing, but it's still not a competent offensive line or anywhere near it. We got one really good lineman, and the rest are complete trash. Hopefully, John Michael Smith gets better. He's a rookie. But the rest, I mean, we don't have any answers anywhere else. That's for sure. Let's see. I'm so mad at the drop ball, the full star penalties. It's just stupid, man. It's stupid. Okay, yeah, we did figure out the cheek sneak.
It is. It's the cheek sneak. So it should be.
Yeah.
It should be. Jake, thank you for super chat. Yay, we passed 10 points. Oh, for the halves. Yes, we have 12.
That's good. We just with 33% of our yearly total in the first half, we were just able to get going in before that play. So that's a positive.
Yeah, a lot of positives. Yeah. A lot of positives in this game. Tons.
Oh.
Tons.
The pain. Oh, the pain, as Joe Beningo says.
Yes.
I feel like a Jet fan.
It's a fact.
Oh, yeah. The pain. Bro.
This must be what the Jets feel like.
Yeah.
Gotta be. It's gotta be horrible. Gotta be horrible. So
what are you gonna do?
Nothing. Grin and bear it, like always. Exactly. I guess.
That's all you can do.
That is all you can do. It's all you can do. Grin and bear it.
Mike says it hasn't been as bad as I expected. You mean this individual game? I could get behind. Well, the defense, it couldn't be much worse. They gave us an 80-yard run. So the defense has been bad. They were playing pretty well before that. They did get a lucky turnover, though, for being honest, with the forced fumble. The offense hasn't scored, but I guess it's about as good as you could have hoped for going into the game. They've moved the ball. Giants set to kick it away.
So disappointing, man. Just so pathetic. The New York Browns. That's right, Johnny. We are the New York Browns.
And that ball will go out of the end zone. So Miami will start with it at the 25.
Fins to the left, fins to the right. Yeah, great. What's that like?
Yeah.
A-Chain's averaging 13.8 yards a rush this year. He's got 7 touchdowns.
That's for the year?
Yes.
Well, obviously we just helped that. But my God, man.
Did. Yeah.
Holy crap. 14 yards a carry?
Thank God we don't know how to pick like that. Chislo, thank you much. He says Josh Zudo single-handedly killed our drive. Crazy. Well, we did complete
the drop Waller pass.
Waller did not help.
And we got an offside. I think it's going to be on Dex. Dex claiming that Miami drew him offside. We'll see what the flag is. How many penalties are we going to have in this first half?
A lot.
A couple of them were picked up, too.
Super chat. He says these wide receivers would have dropped Manning's Super Bowl pass.
It's on Miami. So they said Miami drew Dex offside.
Yeah, we would drop a lot. They drop everything. Freaking suck. Justin, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. Been watching you both forever. And a Giants fan for 20 plus years. This is the O-line is the worst I've seen. Offense is incompetent, especially without Barkley. What are we even supposed to look forward to? Exactly, Justin. That's why everybody on Twitter is like, can't wait to get Caleb Williams. That's what we have to look forward to in October.
And then we get to watch him get killed behind an offense.
And then we get to watch this.
There goes Tyreek Hill. Look at this. Tyreek Hill's going to take this all the way.
Yep.
Almost. Down at the 10 or 15 maybe. I mean, it's just a simple screen pass.
It's all it is. Boop. Run. That's all it is. Boop, run. This defense is slower than dog shit. Molasses in January.
Screen pass.
Yep. But we can't do that. If we throw that pass, we lose 4 yards.
Unbelievable.
This is so pathetic, dude. It is so.
Now they have it at the 16, 2 out of the gun, 3:07 to go.
This team is so bad. I can't. It's so bad, dude.
Tua takes the snap. They're going to give to, I think it's a chain. It doesn't matter.
I thought he was going to go into the end zone. I was going to say he got a 19-yard touchdown run. He hurt his average.
Good play by the Giants there. He's averaging 14 yards a carry. They hold him to 12 on that one.
Not bad. They stopped him getting to the end zone on that one. That was a good job. They lowered his running averages right.
That's a damn good job there by the Giants. Give up a first down.
Fantastic. His defense is getting it going.
There you go. There you go. All right. I feel the momentum coming now.
Yeah, I do too.
2:24 to go. Miami will run a play here. Probably score on this play. If not, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. I formation. 2 is going to give it. A chain gets rocked in the backfield. That was Okereke. So they do lose the yard there. That's good.
Yep. 2-minute warning coming up.
They just showed Bredesen. My God, he had blood all over his face. Looked like he was a boxer.
Yeah. Blood. He's got blood on his hands, too. They suck. They got Daniel Jones's blood on their hands.
Yeah, that might be DJ's blood. It might not even be his.
Right. It could be. It's terrible. It's so bad. If Waller catches I hate when Twitter does that.
What?
I try to tweet something and then the app just shuts down and then I have to redo it again. Whatever.
Gia says, "Why am I watching this?" Because you're a lunatic like we are.
Yeah, right. Let me try this again. Let's try it again. I hate when it does that.
Wink's gonna end up getting fired, I think.
He is.
Because they're gonna I'm not even necessarily saying he deserves to be fired, but they're gonna, if this keeps up at year's end, they're gonna have to fire somebody.
Yeah.
And I don't think the fan base is just going to be happy with the firing of like a offensive line coach. So
right. Maybe the coordinators go.
Oh God, this is bad, man.
Yep. That's an understatement. But thank you, Justin. I appreciate that. We really don't, like I said, that's what we have to look forward to is the draft in October. It's just regular Giants football again.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Says I also know that Craig Clownton talked about the Giants. I don't know if he was talking smack or the Giants fans. So you can't be talking smack, Dash. The Giants get smacked every week. They suck. This isn't even talking smack. It's talking truth when it comes to the Giants. We are a horrendous football team.
Yeah.
Awful. On every level, it's bad. JV, thank you for the super chat. He says, Dable, the postgame will say we got to execute better and prepare for Buffalo. Absolutely nothing to look forward to. Yeah, because it's a 1 o'clock game, I'm actually able to react to his press conference this time around. So that'll be up on Monday. And I'll have to crush him if need be. You know me, I don't pull any punches. COVID, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. He says, we thought the O-line would be better this season, but they are worse than ever before. And the Kayvon performance last week is looking like an off one. He's done absolutely nothing today.
He recovered a fumble. Outside of that, he's done nothing.
Miami has thrown 1 yard passes right away, and then they run for 70 yards. I mean, that's what it is. It's ridiculous.
Miami has it here at the 4, 2 minutes to go. Tua drops back. He's reading a book, throws. That should be a pass interference. He never turned his head. No flag. I'm surprised at that.
He was there, but he didn't turn around.
Deontay Banks with a pass breakup.
Yep.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, probably should have been pass interference. I'm surprised it wasn't called. Maybe the officials even feel sorry for the Giants. Nick, thank you for the super chat. We play Buffalo next Sunday night. Yes, we do. I can't wait. It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
great.
Looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
So 3rd and goal here at the 5, 2 out of the gun.
Looking forward to that, like going to the dentist.
Empty backfield. Tyreek to the left. Tua drops back, looking, cooking, throwing, and picked off.
Hey!
Back to the 20. He might go all the way. I think he's going to. Pinnock's going to go untouched.
Oh, why'd you block him?
I
hope Banks don't get called for pushing it back.
And Pinnock runs that back for 6.
Oh, my God. What just happened? What just happened?
Giants might have got a spark.
Oh, my God. I don't believe it. We just scored 7 points. We got a touchdown in the first half. We got a touchdown in the first half.
Extra point pending. Pinnock runs that back 100 yards. Holy crap. And the Giants' first half touchdown is from Pinnock. Who would have guessed that?
And it's our first pick of the year.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Snap, hold, kick. Good.
Look at us. Right in the game. Just like we thought we'd be.
And Miami starts with the ball in the second half, so I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but closer than we thought we'd be.
Oh, my God. This is remnants of Daniel Jones last week, Chris.
And Okereke was the one that first got his hands on that.
Banks worried me here because he could have got called for a block there. I did not like that. He didn't need to do that. I got scared.
No, he did. That was a block in the back.
Yeah, it was, right?
Yeah, but luckily no call.
DZ, thank you for super chat. Well, it's not so bad when you just expect the loss. This is true. It's still bad. It's still bad. The offensive line is so bad. But, hey, we're back in the game. Cutthroat Naj. Why y'all torturing yourselves? We're sadomasochists. We're masochists.
We're stupid.
We enjoy the torture.
That's what it comes down to.
We enjoy the torture. If a Jets fan can endure what they endure, we can endure this. I guess. We're a little crazy. Got to be a little crazy to be a New York fan. You'd be a little crazy to be a New Yorker to begin with. Not a J-Tac, thank you for super chat. What do we have to give us hope in the future? That this year will end at some point?
So 14-10. Giants get a
break.
break.
Yeah, we do. And my Giants 26, thank you for super chat. Tired of watching the same players year in and year out lose. This roster doesn't know how to win. Players lose to their opponents more than they win. It's a fact, but I'm telling you, this roster is going to be way different next year. There's no question.
Let's hope that sparks something, man. I mean, obviously, it's still a long shot, but let's hope it sparks something.
Hit that thumbs up. Yeah, oh, there we go. 1,087 likes. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe. Ring the bell, man. Let's go. Let's get 1,100 likes. We can do it. Listen, anything's possible. We get 2,000 likes for this. The Giants got 2 turnovers and the touchdown in the first half.
Giants set to kick it away. Miami's going to field it at the 3. They're going to try to take this one out, and they'll get it to the 24. So that's where Tua will set up shop.
I don't know how this game's going to end. I still don't expect much from the Giants because their offense is just non-existent. I mean, the offenses just suck. But it was about to be 21-3, and the writing was on the wall. And now all of a sudden, that's a 14-point swing. I mean, that is huge. That type of thing has not happened for the Giants this year. But they can't let Miami go down and score now.
Well, that's how we have a chance in this game is things like that. So got to capitalize. Got to get a stop here and got to hold them to at least 3 on the opening drive to start the half. Then you're within 7 with the ball. So got to get a stop here, though.
Ninja Service, thank you so much for the super chat. Ain't watching the rest of this shitty game, but it's not shitty anymore. Rather go off and do my college homework and study or something productive than this winless garbage. I don't blame you. It's rough. It's rough being a Giants fan right now. It's terrible.
2 out of the gun, takes the snap, drops back, throws, caught, and we got excited for nothing. Okereke comes up with the tackle at the 43.
We don't have much to get excited about, so we have to we have to pick our moments. We got to pick our spots.
To the line, minute 20 to go here in the first half.
Yeah.
Tua takes the snap. Giants come with 4 throws. That's caught to the 46 of the Giants.
This is more like it.
We're back, guys. The world is right again.
Yep, it's good. You got a little worried there for a second.
2 plays, not a corner within 6 yards, and this is Giants football.
He says, not as bad as my Panthers with a rookie quarterback. I know. Panthers-Giants would be an interesting matchup. Our quarterback's in his 5th year, so, take heart in that. You guys are rookie. Our guy's getting $160 million. And we've been driving offensive line for 10 years, and it's still ass. It's horrible. John, thank you for the super chat. The bad thing about the Panthers is they don't have their first-round pick. That's the worst thing about the Panthers.
Yeah.
John says, I called the pick 6. Check the chat.
Good call, man.
There's no way I could go through all those messages, but I believe you, man. Call another one, please. We need all the pick 6 we can get. It's the only way we're going to score any damn points. Jay says, thank you for super chat. We've been so trash Shane had no juice on that call. I think we were in disbelief more than anything else.
It was more of a shocking play, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've been horrible. I'll get more juice if this game stays competitive. Tua throws. It's a screen pass to Waddle. Waddle makes a few men miss. They'll get a yard, so good job there.
Okereke missed the initial tackle. Of course he did. Why did we actually tackle the guy to begin?
Tua come to the line. Giants got to keep it under 10 yards. That'll be a field goal range. 2nd and 9. Tua throws, and they get the 10 yards and some. Waddle up to the 33. They're not thinking field goal. Trust me, this is an explosive offense. They're thinking touchdown.
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course.
40 seconds to go here in the second. 2 out of the gun. 3 wide. Takes the snap. Looks. Throws. High throw. It's reeled in. Breaks a tackle. Good job there by Adoree. As they get 11. He's tackled down at the 23. And Miami will call a timeout.
Did he get out of bounds or did they call a timeout?
I don't think he got out. Yeah, timeout.
Oh, they did. So the best thing Adoree did, Chris, was that he slowed him down so he couldn't reach the border. He couldn't reach couldn't get out of bounds. So Adoree did his job there, forced Miami to take a timeout. Didn't make the tackle, but he forced him to take a timeout. Thomas, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. I tell you, I just can't wait for this game to be over so I can just go upstairs and eat my dinner and watch some real football teams play football. He says, breaking news, the New York Giants football have scored a touchdown in the first half. I never, ever thought I'd see it. Not just a touchdown, but an interception as well.
Yeah. Two turnovers created today. So we got our first 2 turnovers.
We're on our way, guys. Baby steps. Baby steps. DZ, thank you for the super chat. Right when I lose hope, they drag me back in. Don't worry, they're dragging you right back out. Don't worry about it. They'll drag you right back out, too.
Yeah, we got dragged in for about 22 seconds.
Wasn't bad. It was our highlight of the season.
So here we go. 2 out of the gun from the 23.
Throw 2 interceptions today.
Tua takes the snap, drops back. Giants come with 3. Thibodeau
gets there. Thibodeau
breaks it down. So down to the 30, and Miami's going to have to use their last timeout here.
Look at Tibbs.
Thibodeau with just 3 men got pressure.
Listen, I can tell you this. Thibodeau may have said some crap, but since he said the crap, he's played better. He's got 4 sacks now.
Thibodeau's playing well.
I just wish they would just let him rush. Let him and Aziz go. Just let him go.
2nd and 16, a big sack there by Kayvon. See if the Giants can keep this close.
Yeah,
I'm
one
kind of
possession.
still in awe.
No, not bad. Russell, thank you for the super chat. Maybe the defense should play offense. Maybe we should. You think if we switched lines, it'd be better? Like if we had Dex and Leo and Ashawn
couldn't be worse
on offensive line, and we had Bredesen and Evan Neal and Azudu on the defensive line. You think it'd be better?
The offensive line would be better. I don't think the defensive line would be. But the offensive line would be better.
That's true. That's true. Good
2nd
call.
and 16, Miami will use their last time. No, Giants used a timeout. So I guess they wanted to see the, what they were coming out with in terms of their alignment.
I hate when the Giants do. I swear to God, we take a timeout on defense. Inevitably, they score or have a big play after our timeout. It's almost like we get ourselves right out of what we're supposed to be doing.
Kayvon, big play there though.
It's hot down there, supposedly. I love that heat. I wish it were. Anybody know how hot it is in Miami?
Let me see.
I can check it out.
I'll tell you. I would guess 80 based on
the
way that
Siri,
87.
What's the weather in Miami?
It's currently cloudy and 89 degrees in Miami.
89.
Florida.
That ain't hot. What are these guys acting like that's hot for? It gets hotter up here in the summer. Did anybody notice my Siri is Australian? I had to do it.
2nd and 16. Waddle in motion, 25 seconds to go here in the first half. Tua take the snap, drops back. He's got time. He's going to step up. He's going to run. Tua slides down at about the 22. I think that's
where he started to spike it and kick it now. Donnie, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you.
That's not where they should have spotted it. He did not start to slide at the 20. They should have spotted it like the 22. Every yard matters when you're kicking a field goal.
It does.
And they'll spike it. So Miami will have a 37-yard field goal attempt.
Donnie says the pick six to save Wink's job. It's very weird. The Giants have played pretty good defense outside of giving up an 80-yard touchdown run and a 70-yard pass. It really hasn't been outside of those 2 big plays. Obviously, those big plays count.
Oh, now they backed it up. What is that? If they backed it up to the 22, how do you let them take the snap at the 20?
The officials, and I'm telling you, everybody's drunk. They all partied.
They shouldn't allow them to snap that ball at the 20.
No, they shouldn't have.
Snap, hold, kick is good. So it's going to be 17-10 at the half.
Wow.
I don't understand that.
I don't either. Good call on you, though. I don't get it either. He shouldn't be allowed to take a snap at the 20. It's like the Panthers should have been able to get 5 down.
You pick the ball up and you respot it at the 22 before you snap it.
Brennan, thank you for the super chat. We got a game. I mean, obviously, I'm behind in the super chats. He says we got a game 14-10. It's on 21-3. We're one possession behind. Our offense, so I got no faith in this offense. I have none. Daniel Jones actually makes a good throw. Waller can't even catch the freaking ball. It's ridiculous. The one damn time we actually go down the field, and look at that play by Detroit. Look at that.
Sam Laporta, he's been great for them.
Detroit's a good team, man.
They're a Super Bowl threat, I think, in the NFC.
Lord Mazulia, thank you for the super chat. Says, at least you got the Panthers. 3 turnovers leading the Lions 28-7. You're just watching. We got a lot of Panthers fans in here. So I told you guys, he goes, misery loves company. And the Panthers fans are miserable, and Giants fans are miserable. And the Panthers fan says, guys, don't worry. You have company. We are the Panthers, and we suck too. Then, like I said, it's worse for you guys. You don't have a first-round pick. I really feel bad for the Panther fans.
Yeah, and the quarterback they took, I mean, so far at least, does not look promising. But he's still a rookie. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Just telling you, man. Even Panthers fans are like, you know what? We suck. Let's go into a Giants fan stream because we know they suck. we fit right in with those guys. Marco, thank you for the super chat. Hot dogs and burgers getting cooked, right? Meanwhile, Neil getting cooked on the field. McDonald's declined his application.
Pretty much, Marco. Holy crap, man. I can't believe that we're even remotely in this game right now.
I can't either. Thanks to Tua.
The difference is the turnovers, and we did chew up a good amount of the clock when we had the ball.
Yep. Not a JTAC. Thank you for the super chat. He says, Pinnock statue outside of MetLife Stadium. They're working on it. Working on it as we speak.
Still a complete domination, as BB13 says. We got dominated. The only reason we're in it is because of the turnovers.
Yeah. Oh, God.
We knew we were going to get dominated. There's no way you could go toe-to-toe with this team.
I guess the score is the only thing that matters at this point, right?
That's all that matters, man.
That's all that matters. Wow, how about New Orleans all over New England, 21-0?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Where are we? Gowies, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, my friend. He says, if the Giants, look at that. Is that Harry and the Hendersons? I know I've asked this before. Is that from Harry and the Hendersons? Gowies.
I have no idea.
You don't know? You're a movie guy.
Yeah, I don't remember that movie. I don't think I saw that one.
You didn't miss anything.
Yeah,
but I loved it when I was a kid. Yeah, this family adopts like a Sasquatch as a pet.
Yeah, I know the premise, but I never saw it.
I think John Lithgow's in it.
John Lithgow's hysterical. I like John Lithgow.
You didn't miss anything. The movie sucks, but I liked it when I was 11.
Now that you're saying it, and now that you mentioned John Lithgow, I know exactly what you're talking about.
There you go. I knew I could bring it back.
John Lithgow, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I could bring it back. He said, if the Giants don't make the playoffs, they get a top 10 draft pick. I want Marvin Harrison Jr., then draft O-line and D-line after that. Well, we'd have to be picking top 5 to get Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, he's going top 5.
The Bears would probably take him.
Bears probably go quarterback. Well, Fields look good though.
The Bears are going to get Carolina's pick.
If the Bears have the first pick, they're either going quarterback or they're trading out. I don't think they stay at 1 and take Marvin Harrison. I think they would.
No, but they're going to have an extra pick, right? Or did they swap?
Yeah. We don't know what they'll be picking, but yeah, they'll have an extra pick.
Carolina might have the first pick, and that'd be the Bears.
Yeah.
And then the Bears might have the third pick. They can get Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison.
That's true. Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
That'd be wild.
I would turn it right around for the Bears.
Yeah.
But they're the Bears. They'd still find a way to screw it up. If anybody screws up more than us, it's the Bears. Cutthroat thing in the super chat. How come these clowns? It's a great question. How come these clowns can't finish tackles? I wish I had the answer.
They're not good.
It's just bad technique. They try to rip the ball out instead of making the tackle. They're tackling the ball, not the guy carrying the ball. I guess it's just it's embarrassing though. Ralph Campbell, thank you for super chat. Giants draft Caleb Williams with worst record in NFL. That's the only way you're going to get Caleb. It's the only way. He struggled last night passing, but he ran
like I just said, where Fields turns it up and maybe the Bears trade out of it if Carolina. Is
your TV stuck or is that mine?
No, I think it's yours.
Okay, it just went. Okay, it just changed.
Yeah.
Double A, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. We got him right where you want him. So you're telling me there's a chance. Dumb and Dumber. Yes, I agree. And I think Dumb and Dumber are Kafka and Wink. Or maybe it's Bredesen and Azudu. Or you can pick anybody on the line of script or the offensive line that's out there today and call them Dumb and Dumber.
Pretty much.
Shit and shittier.
That's one of my all-time favorite movies, by the way.
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber. Hysterical. Great.
Not a comedy guy, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find people getting their eyeballs ripped out of their sockets funny, and I don't find funny movies funny. I don't know. I'm a mess. Luke, thank you for the super chat. Fun fact: Thibodeau has more sacks this season than Nick Bosa. Love to see him picking it up. I do too. His actions are speaking louder than his words. He stepped it up. Evan Neal stepped it down, kneeling as always.
Yeah.
JC, who is 45 on defense?
Hey, look.
It's not McFadden's not playing. It's not Simmons. He's 19. It's
Number
not
45.
It's not Hawkins. He's 37. It's not Banks. He's 25. McKinney's 29. Midori's 22.
Boogie Basham.
I don't think we've seen Boogie Basham. Has Jalen Hyatt made an appearance in this game, by the way?
I don't think he's been on the field.
What is going on with this?
Yeah.
Cutthroat, thank you for the super chat. YouTube showing ads during live. Are they?
The only way I would think they would do that, Cutthroat, I could be wrong, but is if you pop in and out of the stream. If you stay with the stream.
No. He's right. He's right. That is something that YouTube started, and I have got to remember to go in and change that before the stream starts. They automatically place ads. That's something they changed at the beginning of October. A couple weeks ago, they changed the way they run ads, and I totally forgot. I have to go in and
really,
I have to decline it. Yes, during live streams, they automatically run ads. They just place them wherever they want to place them.
I wasn't aware of that. I had no idea.
Yep, I forgot. I have to change that. I forgot that they do that. That's something I have to physically go in and say, I don't want ads to run during the. So sorry about that. I totally forgot that they did that. Russell, thank you for the super chat. I don't like that they do that. I don't know why they would do that. Why they automatically put
you know why.
I do, but I don't. They should. The content creator should have to set that up. That should not be a default setting, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Russell, thank you for the super chat. He says Thibodeau practice during the week, lines up against Neil the Sheep, Cheeks, Glowinski, and Turnstile Zudu 1-on-3. How can he improve? Well, he's been improving though.
Yeah,
he's been improving. But you're right. The Giants defense probably look like the 85. Everybody looks like the 85 Bears against our offense.
And we're in it though. Somehow we're in it, which is crazy, but
we are. Brandon, thank you for the super chat. He says, guys, relax. We got it right where we want them. I hear you. Last year, I would have said yes.
Yeah.
This year, Jeremiah, what's up, buddy? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Always good to see you. He says, well, if you have gore in a horror show, you must have lived watching this Giants team. The stuff nightmares made up. Oh, you know me. I'm a big horror movie fan. That's why I love the Giants. They're great. Love you guys. Hope you and Chris are doing well. Thank you, Jeremiah. Appreciate it, buddy.
Good to see
Jeremiah and Dire Giants fan got the most kick-ass beards on YouTube.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that.
Amazing.
Good to see you, Jeremiah. I hope you're doing well, buddy.
Face moss.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, I got that one already. Lancey, thank you for super chat. One day the Giants will have a good offensive line. Don't hold your breath.
Yeah.
Devin, thank you for super chat. Hyatt is the Obi Topper to the Giants. Good call.
He's still a rookie, so but could be. Could end up being that way.
Can we get him some playing time though?
Yeah, could end up being that way.
Can we get him some playing time, please?
Be nice.
All right, getting ready to go to the third here. I think. Change all this here.
That's a good comparison though, because everybody was enamored with Obi Toppin's potential because they would see his athletic ability, but he hasn't amounted into much of a basketball player. So it's not a bad comparison.
No, but I'd like to see Hyatt actually get a chance.
I think he will. It's just
Obi Toppin's shooting damn threes. Stop shooting so many threes. You're not a 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
Use your athleticism. You drive to the paint. Let Brunson find you. Dunk the damn ball. He's not a 3-point shooter. He takes way too many threes. It always pisses me off. Like, you're not a 3-point shooter. The Knicks are not 3-point shooters. Stop. You're not the Warriors.
He's just not very good. I mean, I like Obi, but he's not. He wasn't worth that pick.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
Now, J-Tech, thank you for super chat. Has Leonard Williams earned his contract?
No.
Not this year. He ain't earning any pay.
No, he certainly hasn't.
But he's not the quarterback, so nobody cares.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yep. If this was last year, I'd have hope. Yeah. I kind of expected this last year.
Yeah.
Rogati, I love your optimism. But I think Rogati has been into the Steve Weisers. As Steve Austin, my favorite wrestler of all time. He says, DJ 300 yards, 3 touchdowns in the second half. I'm calling it. Rogati, love you, buddy, but I do. I think you hit the Steve Weisers a little bit hard, and I don't blame you.
I don't blame him at all. I love you. I love you for saying that, bro.
I do too. I wish that, speaking of Steve, I wish Stephen Lilly was here. Stephen Lilly's got to be loving this crap. Not really. Our guy Stephen from across the pond. But appreciate all you guys and girls being here. You are incredible. We appreciate it very much. What is going on here? I hit the wrong thing there. There we go. But yes, thank you guys and girls for being here. Where are we for the likes? We like to get those likes up there. We are at 1219. We can do better. We got 2,500 people in here. It's just a quick flick of the switch. Just
B-Man says, just joined. Who scored for Big Blue? Well, B-Man, if you could have guessed, I'll let you guess, who would have scored the first half touchdown this entire year for the New York Giants? Who would you have picked?
Yeah.
because I guarantee you it wouldn't have been this guy.
Yeah.
Mr. Pinnock on a pick six, 100 yards, took it sideline to sideline.
Yeah.
Where's
high? Great question, Davey. It's a great question. Yeah, hit that thumbs up, guys, girls. Come on, we got to get 2,000 likes for these streams. We're tortured just like all you guys and girls. But don't look now, we're actually in it. Jesse, there's Harry and the Hendersons again. No, I don't think that's Harry and the Hendersons. The Sasquatches are all over the place today. Maybe that's Jack Link's beef jerky. Maybe not. He says the resurrection of Scott Bruner. Now, I miss Scott Bruner. I will start watching the year after. But from my understanding, Scott Bruner sucked. It could be the resurrection of Dave Brown.
Oh, Dave Brown. Oh,
not that. Listen, Daniel Jones is 100 times better than Dave Brown was ass. He just sucked. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't think Daniel Jones is this bad. Is he a elite guy? No. But my Lord, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to deal with that. But and then when they finally do block and they finally do go downfield, and Daniel Jones puts the biscuit in the basket, his tight end drops a touchdown.
It's pathetic.
And all that looks like on the scorecard or the stat sheet is incomplete pass. And everyone's like, "Oh, Daniel Jones sucks." Well, touchdown was dropped. Be nice. Everybody's like, I love the optimism. Everybody's like, we got him right where we want him.
We do. This game, we should be favored right now the way we're playing. We're in great shape.
Deviant, thank you for the super chat. How do we win this game? Easy. We score more points than them.
And you pray. I think if you pray, you got a shot too. But
drink a lot, pray, and score more.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. Mississippi Giant. Thank you for the super chat. I think we would look at all the lot of confidence. You know what, Chris? Now I'm going to let Miami had 326 yards and a half in 11 minutes.
But look at the one thing that is like giving me some glimmer of hope other than the turnovers. Look at the time of possession. So that's something that maybe pays dividends in the second half. But obviously, the Giants got to continue to play mistake-free football.
But to be fair, Chris, they had a drive 95 yards that was a minute long.
Oh, they scored within a second.
Yeah.
But maybe it wears down their defense.
Maybe they don't need a time possession. But here we are.
Here we go.
Shannon Spake. And here we are. There's Brian Dable. He wiped the sheen off of that bald head. I hope you put sunscreen on the head, because I have to put sunscreen on the head. Because when I'm at the beach, you ever burn your scalp? If you people that don't have hair understand my plight here. You ever burn your scalp and take a shower? It hurts like a son of a bitch. So you don't want that. So I hope Dable's covered it up.
Here we go. 15 minutes to go. Start of the third quarter. 1st and 10 for Miami. They'll start with it at the 25. Flott in the game here. He's guarding Tyreek Hill. Say your prayers. Shotgun formation here for Tua. He'll take the snap. Drops back. Scanning. Planning. Plenty of time. Throws. Triple coverage. Nearly intercepted. Actually good coverage by Flott.
Yeah, Cordell was out there. Knocked him all up in the air. Giants actually had a chance to pick that up. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. The people in that chat, you kind of give me a little confidence. There's a lot of people like, we can do this. We got them right where we want them. Maybe really we do. Maybe we pull this out.
On maybe the best wide receiver in the NFL. He went stride for stride with him.
He did. That's something Emmanuel Forbes couldn't do. We know that.
Shotgun formation. Looks like Hill's out on this play. They got a chain lined up wide left. There's a throw that's caught. Pickup of 6. This is a huge play.
Yeah, I was going to say Banks in the tackle. 3rd down and 4. This is enormous. You want to get Miami off the field as fast as possible. 3 and out will go good, but we know the Giants, one of the worst 3rd down teams in the league. This is where they do these swing passes and just get out there and block, and we can't tackle anybody.
This is a gigantic play, Baddog.
It is. Tyreek Hill had a 70-yarder on something similar to this earlier in the game. The Giants have to make an adjustment and make sure that does not happen. We got to get some kind of pressure. They're confused on defense again. Hawkins is on the wrong side of the field.
Trips to the left. Tua takes the snap, drops back, throws deep. He's got a man that's caught, and Tyreek Hill's taking this all the way to the house.
Hawkins was completely confused. He was on the wrong side. He lined up wrong. That is the match that the Dolphins wanted, and just like that, 24-10. I mean, you could see it. The Giants were confused on defense again. Completely confused again. This
Jerk.
whole team is
What
confused.
a jerk, that guy in the stands. Tyreek Hill went out of his way to try to give that ball to a kid, and then he flips it, and the guy steals the ball. What a jerk.
What an
14:06
asshole.
to go here in the third. 23-10 extra point pending.
What a joke.
70 yards.
Yep. It was confusion right away. Again.
Wow, they showed it again. What a jerk. He finally gave it to her after.
Yeah, because those guys are about to kick his ass.
Yeah. Snap, hold, kill. They almost blocked it. 24-10.
I don't understand this, man. They were confused again, just like they were in San Francisco. He was leaning over there. You do not want Hawkins line up against Tyreek Hill one-on-one.
So Giants down 14. And it's getting ugly, Baddog.
How is there so much confusion and miscommunication? This is the second year in this system. I do not understand. I would understand the first year, but this is constant. This is going on all year. Unbelievably pathetic. This team is just complete. It's so bad. God, is this the worst Giants team I've ever seen?
I don't think it's the worst, but it's close. It's close.
Where are we here? I had Mississippi Giants. So I think all the confidence we had, just there it goes. Yowies. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Says Baddog, my profile pick is Kunjamak Cave in Speculator, New York. I stop at it sometimes when I do snowmobiling up there. I'm in Clifton Park. Oh, so you're in my neck of the woods.
Cool. Good stuff, man.
Very cool. But yeah, that's what that is. That a cave? It really looks like a Sasquatch.
No, it does. It looks like maybe even a guy with a mustache, but it looks like a face.
It really does.
Yeah.
But that is a cave now that you mention it. It really does look like a face. Wow. I'm watching the Giants.
Have you ever been to any of the caves, the taverns?
How Caverns.
Where?
How Caverns.
They got one in Virginia. I think it's like one of the more famous ones I went to. That was cool. It was different.
How Caverns is about the only thing where I learned about stalactites and stalagmites. Nelly, thank you for super chat. Hey guys, just getting to watch this game. Are we actually in this or are my eyes deceiving me? Well, I'm a little behind on the super chats, so your eyes are not deceiving you now. Jay, thank you for super chat. Maybe Flott, not a practice player. He makes plays. He's better than Hawkins was on that one.
That was a good play by Flott. It was short-lived. We forgot about it quickly, but it was a good play.
Nice. Thank you for super chat. Do we still have where you want him? I think the fans that want to get Caleb Williams, we have him where we want him. You could say that. Benjamin, you're the man. Thank you for the super chat. Always good to see you, brother. Hope we doing well. He says, hope all's well with you guys. Go Giants. Fuck KP. He has to throw that one in there. Oh, God.
Miami set the kick. I must have got hit with a penalty because they're kicking it from their own 20. It'll be a line drive. Gray will have to field it at the 7. They might not even get it back to the 25 when they have to start with. They do, but they don't gain any yards out of the penalty. So they have to kick it back 15 yards deeper, and the Giants just get it back to the 25.
Randy, thank you for the super chat. Radio saying Banks is hurt, so Hawkins was in. Gotcha.
Is that what it was? Well, he got cooked.
But Hawkins was confused. I mean, that's what didn't make sense. You can see them pointing. They didn't know where to line up. I guess that was my point. Not that why is Hawkins covering Tyreek Hill, but he didn't know. Like they were so confused. And that isn't the matchup you want. That I can tell you. Put Adoree Jackson on him.
They're going to motion Breida to the right. Jones takes the snap out of the gun. They'll keep it on the RPO. Jones has a hole. He'll lower the shoulder. He'll get 6.
Listen, Daniel Jones has got to stop doing that. He takes enough hits as it is.
Yeah.
You don't need him lowering his head in a 4-yard run.
So Giants will have it here at the 31 after a pickup of 6 by Jones on first down. It'll be 2nd and 4 as the Giants huddled up.
Jake,
Giants trail by
a
14.
little no-brainer for Tua seeing that information. Facts. Ben, you're the man. Legendary legend and win. Dashy and Dom are consuming concrete sandwiches.
Jones play action. He's going to check it down there to Waller. Waller, nice move, but Waller's having a good game. He gets up to the 38, first down for the Giants.
I like that move.
The drop. He had the drop.
Yeah. I like the move, though. They got him the extra yards. He was doing like a swim there, a little swim motion, a little backstroke action there to give him some, get him propelled going forward. Look at that offensive line. Mayfield is in the game.
Hyatt in the game now for the Giants.
Hey, throw it to him.
See if they involve him here on this play.
Objectively, Giants are the worst team in the NFL. We're there. The Panthers might have something to say about it, but we're definitely one of the worst.
Shotgun for Jones. They got Slayton and Hyatt out on the field. Takes the snap. He's looking Hyatt's way. He comes back. Now he's going to check it down. That's Breida. He gets 2.
Okay.
2nd and 8.
I can't see the field. All right. I can't see the field. I'm not a guy that goes back and looks at film. But from what I saw there, every damn receiver ran a pattern 8 yards or less. Can we have somebody stretch the field?
2nd, or at least get like a crossing pattern. Like something,
God almighty, it's
maybe
so bad.
You could create some yards after the catch. Jones takes the snap. He's going to give it to Breida. Breida, nowhere to go. He was able to get 2. He was able to stumble forward, bring up a 3rd and maybe 5 or 6.
I can't do it with these thinking. You have nothing to lose. You guys are literally the worst offense in the NFL. Literally a fact. You're the worst offense in the NFL. So why don't you try something different?
No, this will not be 4-down territory. Amazing guy. They're on their own 41. They got to, maybe if it's 4th and 1, maybe. Jones out of the gun.
4 wide is trouble for us.
4 wide. And Jones able to escape the pocket. He's going to get this. Jones takes off with the legs. He's pushed. Throw the flag. Throw the flag. I want.
No, he was in bounds. He was in bounds.
I know. I was just hoping for one. A lot of times when the quarterbacks fall on the side.
Yeah, he was well in bounds. So it's not like it was close. He was well in bounds.
I was hoping, but either way, the Giants get the first down. Jones gets about 12 on the scamper.
This offensive line, it's painful to watch it. It's painful to watch it. It is painful to watch this.
1st and 10, 11 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Jones.
Well, he's the second leading rusher quarterback-wise.
Offset eye. Jones, play action. Breida gets devoured, but he's able to stand in the way at least. As Jones will take off a run with it again, he'll slide down. There was nothing there. 2nd and 10.
At least Breida gets in the way. We didn't say it's where we're at right now. Just get in the way.
Breida got in the way. He got killed, but he got in the way.
Maybe they shouldn't even try to block. Maybe they should just try to get in the way.
It'd be nice. Our offensive linemen don't even do that. They don't get in the way.
That's what I mean.
Jones out of the gun. Gray to his left. 2 wide. He's going to motion Wandell. He's been quiet today.
This is a run.
Jones will take the snap. It is a run. Gray lowers the shoulder and he fumbled it. But Azudu did something positive. He fell on top of a fumble.
Wow. Impressive. And we got like an extra yard. That was obvious. How can I tell it's a run? Is this offense not predictable or what?
3rd and 6, maybe 6.
It was Gray.
And Gray's had some
Came
fumble
out right at the end there.
return.
Yep. He's got to clean that up. You're not going to get much time as a rookie. Can't hold on to the ball.
3rd and 6 here at the 44. They bring Breida back into the game. 3 wide. Takes the snap. Drops. Actually, that was Wandell in the backfield. And they throw to Wandell. He slides down.
Yeah, throw and he dropped it.
At throw and it was dropped. Wouldn't have been a first down anyway. 4th and 6.
If Daniel Jones actually, if Jones actually led him out there like he should have and didn't short arm this, it would have been a first down.
Yeah, it's a bad throw.
He's open. This is a horrible throw. I mean, that's definitely on the quarterback there. That's not the offensive line. That's a bad throw. It's behind him and it's low. You lead him out to the sideline. He's still running.
I'm a little surprised they're not going for this.
I am too.
A little bit. I mean, I understand it here, but you're down 14. Anytime Miami gets the ball, regardless of where they get it, you got to figure they're probably going to score.
Right.
I'm a little surprised. But Gillen's going to punt this. And Miami will call for the fair catch at the 10. They'll start with it there.
That one was on the quarterback.
If it was on your own 44, I think I would have punted. But I don't know. I think I would have went for that one, Baddog.
Chris, I don't think it really matters what the hell we do.
Probably doesn't matter.
The Giants should do stuff outside the box. We used to kill Joe Judge for doing the same shit. And I've screamed about this for 5 years. You do the same thing over and over and over and expect different results. Why would you expect something different to happen? It's not working. You have to do something different. You have to try something different. You guys suck ass. Your offense has 3 points in this game. Your offense is the worst scoring offense in the league. Who gives a shit if you throw the ball 40, 50 yards down the field and it's intercepted? Does it really matter? Is it make it worse? No. It's stupid. I do something different. Stop. What is going on? Did Joe Judge and Jason Garrett come back? Jay, they have a super chat. What an awful pass. Make a dime play, Daniel, or dame play. Yeah.
No, that one's on Jones 100%. That's
horrible,
a bad throw. Yeah.
Horrible throw. Not even close. So stupid, man. Yep, exactly. It's pretty much the way I feel. Big yawn. Another big yawn. Another yawner here. I love some of the responses I get on Twitter, man. They're pretty funny. They're hilarious. I mean, Twitter's got some crazy people on it, but there are some. I get some good comments, man. But Evan Neal's looking good already. This is after the first snap. Somebody said he looked like a Big Mac without sauce in that play.
Sounds about right.
Peter said, "Stop it, Baddog. He's very improved this year. Just watch the tape." Oh man, some of them are hilarious. Yep, Peter's right too. All they have to do is stunt and twist. That works every time. That has worked against our offensive line for the last.
They don't even need to stunt. They just need to overpower us. I mean,
they can do whatever they want, honestly.
So Miami's got it here at their own 10 to start the drive. So they're in the red zone.
Yep.
Or at least feels like it. Pistol formation. Giants show blitz, man in motion right to left. Tua takes the snap. He's going to turn. He's going to pitch to Mostert. Mostert, there it is. A carry for, like I said, they're in the red zone. Up to the 45.
And there's McKinney.
49-yard line. A 39-yard gain on the first play with a simple pitch. There's a flag. This might be coming back.
McKinney, I might have been on the very point of attack there. It did look like there was a hold where he got free. But McKinney has got to stop trying to rip the ball away and tackle. That has become a problem with Xavier McKinney as he constantly tries to rip the ball out or punch the ball loose. You just got to make the tackle. And now Leo, who we've seen, and Dex, this team is very cheap. This was not this team last year. They're completely out of control and undisciplined. And they're bad. On top
where's the flag? Where does the hold occur?
Right there. I think it's on
that's
right there.
Come all the way back. So they'll have it at the 5 then.
I think Belton got held when he was in the backfield.
There's a bunch
I think
of holds,
that's
actually.
where it was. There's a hold there, too. There's holds all over the place.
It says 1st and 10, though, so it had to.
It must have been down the field.
Yeah, but it looked like it happened at the point of attack. At least, it happened a little bit up the field. So
it's not 1st and 10.
It's 1st and 12.
There you go.
Man in motion left and right.
Now they just get 92 yards instead of 90.
Yeah. 2 out of the gun, play action. They're going to try. They did this on the first play of the game, and it works again on a reverse for a chain, and they hold him under his average. He got 13 instead of 15.
Yeah, that was a bad run by A-Chain. 13 yards. Less than a season average of 13.8. The Giants are doing a good job shutting him down.
So good job there by the Giants. They kept him in check.
If you know, you know. Thank you for the super chat. It's fair to say the man is scared. Yeah, I think he needs to start wearing some diapers. Shit in his pants all the time. New York Giants, thank you for the super chat. DJ is part of the problem. Line is serviceable. Touchdown.
I don't think the line's serviceable, but DJ is certainly a part of the
I think
problem.
he meant if the line is serviceable.
Oh, yeah. Tua takes the snap, throws to Hill. Hill out in the flat, makes a man miss, and he'll get thrown down for about a gain of 5.
Simmons did a good job of just getting a hand on him, throwing down the diminutive Tyreek Hill. Jay, thank you for super chat. Problem is DJ doesn't make the wild plays. DJ's not making any plays.
Part of the problem.
He's not making any plays. That was a horrendous throw. That's completely on him. Bad throw. Terrible throw. Terrible throw. He has regressed again. He's going to drive. Daniel Jones is going to drive me either to drink and get cirrhosis of the liver or psoriasis or whatever that is. Cirrhosis of the liver, or he's just going to kill me by the end of it.
Here we go out of the pistol. Play action, fake, check down. Good tackle there by Okereke. They only get a yard there for Berrios.
Keith, thank you for the super chat. Why does he still pat the ball like a teenager? Because he's scared. It's a nervous habit. So glad he didn't buy tickets to the Washington game on my birthday. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It'll be a happy birthday if you don't watch the game, Keith.
So now it'll be 3rd and 5. And again, we've said it. There's been a lot of must-have plays. This is a must-have play for the defense if you want to stay remotely competitive in this game.
Yeah. Well, Miami can do anything they want. We can't stop the run. We can't stop the pass. We can't tackle. Giants look confused again, getting lined up. Chris just don't know where to go.
Shotgun formation for Tua. High
Delton's
snap. He's
late in over there.
Delayed blitz, and that's picked off.
Oh,
that's Okereke.
Oh, my God.
He's going to have this at the 22, and another turnover by Tua. He's smiling.
Tua has turned into – that's Tua interceptions today. That was a horrible throw. Tua, stop watching Daniel Jones tape.
So 24-10, and the Giants they score here. Somebody just threw a beer bottle at the Giants. They should be thrown out of the stadium.
I told you, they're all drunk.
What a disgrace. But Giants are going to have
Miami's a joke.
Giants are going to have this. What do they have it at the 30?
This is a horrible throw. He threw it. He floated that one behind him. That was like I don't even know what that was. It's like he was playing beer pong. And obviously people in Miami are drunk. I told you.
They got a shot. They got it at the 24.
Well, we still have to go 24 yards, so that's not a good thing.
Jones out of the gun from the 23, actually. Takes the snap. He's going to give it to Gray. Gray bounces off, but he's nowhere to go. He gets killed. So
it's a good job by Bredesen knocking his own, or Glowinski rather, getting bullied around, and we lose 3.
So 2nd and 11.
Oops. Toasty, thank you for the super chat. Go for it 4th. Here on out, don't bother punting.
Well, you're not in punt range now. It's a field goal if you get stopped.
Yeah. Bleed Blue, thank you for the super chat. I'm done defending DJ. He sucks. Horrible throw. I'm not defending him anymore either. I am not. Like I said, if you love him, I get it. If you hate him, I get it. I understand.
Jones out of the gun, turns, hands, Breida. Breida's got a lane. He gets 8, maybe 9. It'll be 3rd and short.
What is this? What are they doing? What are they jawing at? Stop jawing. Stop talking. Play. You guys stink. If you're a good team, I get it. You're getting embarrassed again. Miami's kept us in this game.
They score here, though. It's a 1-possession game.
Tua's kept us in this game, but Tua horrible passes.
Got to capitalize. 3rd and 3 from the 16. Jones out of the gun, gives to Breida. Breida's got – it depends on the spot. It's going to be close. There's a
they're cheek sneaking anyway. It ain't going to matter.
It's going to be a hold.
Oh, of course it is. So there's another gigantic penalty, guys. 3rd and 2 is now 3rd and 12. This is all year. All year this has happened to us. A massive penalty. That's on Mayfield. I mean, we just got him.
He fits in just fine, Baddog.
Yeah, he's perfect.
Another crucial penalty by the offensive line.
Thank you for super chat. He says, what are your thoughts on Simmons so far? I mean, he hasn't played enough. I would like to see him get more involved. I would really just like to see them let Isaiah Simmons rush the quarterback. I'd like to see him let our linebackers loose and go after Azeez Ojulari, Kayvon Thibodeau, just pass rush. And now Daniel Jones is dead. He's in a precarious predicament again.
It's 2nd and 12, isn't it?
No, it's 3rd and 12. It was.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you said they could have.
Because it would have been 4th down.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? They highlighted Waller. That was
They
weird.
motion Gray out wide. Jones takes the snap, throws. It's caught, but it's going to be short. I think you go for this. I think you go because you don't know how many opportunities you're going to get to score touchdowns here.
4th and 12, throw a 5-yard pass. What the fuck? I cannot stand this. I hate that pass. I hate that call. I hate it. Go for the. Oh, I can't, Chris.
They're going to kick it?
I can't do this. I say I'm not going to get mad, but it is the buffoonery that goes on here is unbelievable.
I don't like this. I would have went for it. Snap, hold. I mean, I hope I'm wrong and this field goal matters, but snap, hold, kick is good. 24-13. It's an 11-point game. 4:26 to go here in the third.
Can somebody please tell me the point of 4th and 3rd and 12, a 5-yard pass in the middle of the field? A quick slant. Not even trying to get the first down. Musab, thank you for the super chat. If Jones went off his first read and turned his head to the middle of the field, Waller was wide open on an in-breaking route on the replay. I don't know which. I'm a little behind on the super chats. I don't know which play, but it doesn't surprise me. Let's talk about the one where he threw the pass behind the receiver. Chitan, thank you for the super chat. Dude, how do you not hit a 3-yard crosser? Underthrown, I can't defend him anymore. No, I'm done. I'm done defending him. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I try, but he doesn't even allow me to do it, man. I've been on both sides of this argument with Daniel Jones. So I understand both sides of the argument, but he's got to make plays when they're there to be had. Sometimes there's nothing he can do. I get it, but you make a good throw there, it's a first down. I mean, you got to make the throw. Senpai, thank you for a super chat. He says, I don't know how the Texans can move the ball down to no line because they got CJ Stroud. But my Giants can't figure out how to even block the worst enemies or worst defenses. Houston must go down. I never watched Houston play, but I got to imagine they're a little bit more aggressive than we are. When every defensive back and all the linebackers are playing within an 8-yard cushion and that's all we do, and we're very predictable, it's going to be impossible to move the ball. We don't take any shots on the field. This is just like Jason Garrett used to do, 3-yard out. All those button hooks from the original Tecmo Bowl. All the button hooks. MetLife, thank you for the super chat. He says, I never seen our offense so bad. With Jake Fromm, with Daniel Jones, I haven't, but with Jake Fromm, that was about as bad as it got. But this is rivaling it. Rivaling. I can't say it. Whatever that word is. It rivals it.
Yeah, whatever.
Rival. Yeah, that. Timothy, thank you for the super chat. You guys coming here to Buffalo? I ain't going to Buffalo. The Giants are.
No, I'm not.
Jay, thank you for the super chat. Defense making plays. Can DJ carry us, please? No. No. Danny Christopher, thank you for the super chat. To be fair, our defense, Miami will do this to everyone this year. Elite speed and great play calling. Oh, I agree with that, but
I mean, our defense has created 3 turnovers.
Yeah.
Our defense is the only reason we're in this game.
True. Well, Tua's made 2 really bad throws, but yes, defense is the only reason we're here. Coach KG, thank you for super chat. At what point does the offensive line become the worst offensive line of all time? It's got to be up there. I don't remember. I mean, I don't see every offensive line play, but this has to be the worst. It's the worst in the league right now.
Oh, man.
We're getting points out of that. Still feels like a punch in
the field goal. I get it. I would have got to take the points. 4:26 to go in the third. Defense has to get another stop.
I don't get anything they do anymore, Chris. I have a hard time understanding these calls. Yeah, I don't get it at all. I don't understand.
Dolphins will start with it at the 25, up 11. Giants defense needs to probably create another turnover, if we're being honest.
Yeah, they're going to need to score, too, if they just scoop and score. Chislow, thank you so much. I feel bad for the defense. Got to be tired. Our offense is 2 field goals today and 3 turnovers.
2 out of the gun, a chain to his right. 2 will take the snap. They're going to pitch to a chain. Yeah, they did a good job again. They hold him under his average. He only gets 8. So it'll be 7.
Yeah, he only got 8. I mean, they were getting better. You know, he started with 80, then he went down to 19, then 13, now 8.
Yeah. So good job there, standing tall. 4:10 to go here in the third.
Yeah, fantastic. His defense is Chisel, thank you for the super chat. I feel bad for the defense. They got to be tired. Chris, thank you for the super chat. I think the draft day reaction, Jones was correct. Unfortunately, I think it was. They always say your first reaction is usually the correct one. I try to talk myself into liking it. I tried so hard.
Pistol formation. They're going to pitch it forward, a chain, and he's going to go. He's going to meet his average as he gets to the 48. He got about 15 or so.
That was a really bad angle by Cave on there. He let him go right around him. But like Chisholm said, you got to imagine the defense is tired at this point.
No,
they got to be. Although the offense has had the ball for a long time, they just don't do anything with it.
Yeah, Miami, when they have drives, they're not on the field long. So I don't know if they're tired. It's just we can't stop them. We can't match up with their speed.
Michael, thank you for the super chat. The only way a 6-yard pass, 3rd and 12 makes sense if you plan to go for it on 4th. Exactly.
What the hell? That's why I thought they were going for it when I saw the pass. So I didn't react the way Baddog did, because I'm like, okay, maybe they tried to get 7 or 8 yards to make it a more manageable 4th down, but then they didn't go for it. There's a handoff for a gain of 11 or 12, so it makes no sense.
Yeah, nice tackling there too. That was good. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But you know what, Michael? They do that on their own 25-yard line too. So
that's what I was thinking in my head. I'm like, okay, I understand it if they're going for it, but then when they kick the field goal, I don't get it. But 1st and 10, 2:37 to go. Dolphins huddled up.
Look at that. 2,500 yards through 5 games. They're not even done with this one yet. They got a whole quarter.
He's going to give it to Mostert. Mostert makes a man miss, and he's gone. He's might be almost gone. Down to the 19. I
think that was Okereke that totally whiffed.
This run defense, Baddog, this might be the worst. And I understand there's threats on the outside, so it makes it more challenging. But this might be the worst run defense I've ever seen.
Is this Okereke?
Dane Belton.
Yeah, Dane Belton swinging and missing like Giancarlo Stanton. Great. Jay, thank you for the super chat. Our defense has realistically scored all of our points this game. When you think about it, our defense has outscored our offense today.
1st and 10 rather at the 19. Tua is going to turn. He's going to pitch, and they held him to 7 there. It's getting better. So
it is definitely getting better. You're going against a team that's scoring at a historic rate, and you kick a damn field goal and you're down 24-10. This is the shit. This is Joe Judge all over again. Coach Dable is about to start feeling my wrath.
2nd and 4.
He really is. This is going to get freaking ugly by the end of it's going in that direction.
I don't think they've thrown a pass on this drive yet, right?
I don't think so.
I think
why would you? Tua's throwing interceptions. They don't want him to throw, and we can't stop
that when you don't have to. Tua takes the snap. They're going to try and end around a chain. He gets that looked like a play that was going to be a negative play, and they turned it into a 7-yard gain.
Of course they do. And my Giants save a super chat. DJ's not a franchise quarterback at all. Not a franchise quarterback. Not efficient at all. I'm done defending him. I can't defend him. Got to turn my back on him. Jay, thank you for the super chat. He said, you answered the dog. You said because he got CJ Stroud. I meant that. If you remember super chat, that right there tells you why. I agree. And listen, the Giants are drafting top 5. There's a new quarterback coming.
We'll be taking a quarterback.
Sheriff in town.
I don't think anybody's going to.
No question. And I would want them to. I love Caleb Williams. I don't want the Giants to lose, but if they do, bring them in here.
That looked like a full start. They didn't call it. There was an early jump on the left side. There's no flag for that. That guy got like a 2-second jump. Not that it matters, but
that's what the official said. It don't matter. Let them run a snap from run a snap from the 20-yard line and then move it back to the 22 with a field goal. You know.
And that's how much disrespect they have for the Giants. They're up 11. Rather than letting the clock start into the 4th quarter, they run a play, and they run it in for 6.
Everybody's just disrespecting the Giants. The Giants have a wicked target on their back. Maybe the Giants talked a lot of shit last year. Something is pissing these teams off where they just want to humiliate this team. And they are getting humiliated again.
They didn't throw the ball once, I don't think, on that entire drive.
They did not.
They literally just 70. And yes, the defense was opportunistic. They created turnovers, but they have been pathetic in terms of stopping the run. 75 yards, and they didn't throw the ball once.
Right.
And it wasn't like one huge 75-yard run. It was just run. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's so pathetic.
I guess they threw once. Stank said they threw once. All right, I forgot about a pass.
Yeah. This is unbelievable, man. I can't believe we got to do this for another 12 weeks.
This is bad.
This is as bad as it gets. As bad as it gets. Awful. Nico, thank you for the super chat. He says, nauseating, 3 turnovers and 14 points. 13. And 7 of it was because we returned it for a touchdown.
Yeah, we're +3. Think about that. We're +3 in the turnover battle, and we're losing by 18.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Plus,
Nico.
if they convert that touchdown, which obviously they should have, they were on the 2 where we got our only touchdown. This game is, what is it now? What's the score right now? 31-13. It's 38-6. That's what the score should be.
Right.
38-6.
Nico, thank you for the super chat. The worst is the Eagles got sacked. Well, they have allowed the most sacks ever, but Randall Cunningham ran around a lot, and that could be why. Also, Ron Jaworski was a statue. Remember, Daniel Jones can actually move. But I don't remember like the Eagles' offensive line in 86. I know they gave up all those sacks. But we're right there. Musab, thank you for the super chat. He says DJ's punch drunk. Even when he has time, he doesn't trust it. That's why you're seeing all kinds of short passes on 3rd and long. There are guys open down the field, and when he has time, he just won't get it off his first read. Well, that's on him. That's on him. Got to be tougher. Listen, since day one with Daniel Jones, I have always claimed this, and I'll continue to claim this. Physically, I think he's got tools. I think he's got talent. It's not elite talent, but it's talent. He's big. He's mobile. I think he's got a good arm. I think he's accurate. His major problem has always been between his ears. He processes too slow. He hurries throws. He's a first-read quarterback. He has this padding problem, and he exits the pocket too quickly. That is him. I know the offensive line sucks. You have to be mentally tough to be a damn quarterback in the NFL. And when you have an opportunity, you have got to make the throws that are presented to you. And he's not doing it. And what makes this worse for Jones is now he's not on a rookie contract. He is now getting $160 million. And now every mistake is magnified 1,000 times over, especially with the shit that happened to Saquon Barkley this offseason.
And that ball's kicked out of the end zone. Giants will start with it at the 25.
Now we'll get to watch them again. There you go. The Dolphins have 204 yards on the ground on 15 carries. They ought to get rid of Mostert. He's only averaging 8 yards a carry. He freaking sucks. He's only averaging 8 yards a carry, Chris. That's garbage.
Oh, my God. Oh, my
God. Let's see. We got 501 yards.
Jones out of the gun, gets hit as he
Hey, another dump off.
Bellinger picks up 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Let's just go back there. All right, let's throw a 4-yard pass. We're down by 18, but screw it. Yeep, yeep. What an absolute joke. What a joke.
2nd and 3, Giants huddled up.
Luke says we might not win another game. A lot of people are hoping we don't.
Jones out of the gun. Bellinger in motion. Double motion with Waller. From the 32. Jones will take the snap. Drops back. Looks. And he finally throws it deep. And it's caught, but I think Slayton was out of bounds.
It was. Ball sailed on Daniel Jones, but hey, they threw the ball down the field. They got to give him credit on that.
They gave him a 1st and 10. That did not look like a catch to me.
It wasn't. Fox is drunk again.
Yeah, he's out. Clearly, he didn't even get one.
Both feet. It would have been a catch in college.
Yeah.
Fox is drunk again.
3rd and 3, 14-19 to go.
Ryan, thank you for the super chat. He says choosing to kick a field goal is insane. Not as insane as all the Giants fans that watch this shit every week.
Well, especially going against they're not going to be able to stop him unless you get lucky with turnovers. Jones play action, and he's able to check it down. Wandell's on the floor. 4th and 3.
What?
Oh, I can do is laugh.
Can you hear that or no?
I've got one.
Can you hear my circus music?
Wandell got held, but all I can do is laugh.
You can't hear the music?
No, I can't hear the music.
What the hell's going on? It's weird.
Gillen set the punt away. Fair catch for Miami at the 28.
Danny, thank you for the super chat. O-line is as useful as a flavored lollipop. Well, I mean, that may be useful to some people. It ain't useful to us, but it may be useful to some people. Benjamin, I tell you, it's useful for some people. He'll crush a couple people with that lollipop. Bono, thank you for being a member for 40 months. Friday was my birthday. Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday.
Appreciate you. Decided to break the top of my foot. Well, that wasn't a good decision. That's about as good of a decision as the Giants giving Daniel Jones $160 million at this rate. Dodgers got their ass kicked. Steelers are a mess. And I can't drive because of my broken foot. Happy effing birthday. Jesus, Bono. You got some bad luck, buddy. The Steelers are better than the Giants, though. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
This team sucks.
This team is
so bad.
It's
We're giving 15 yards a carry. We got a quarterback that's throwing down to wide receivers that are on the ground 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I was going to say behind the line of scrimmage, too.
We got an offensive line that couldn't block a newborn baby.
Yeah.
We got a head coach that's scared shitless.
Yep.
This team sucks.
Well, New England might give us New England's losing 31-0. They might give us a shot at that. Baltimore, how about this score? 10-5. This is what Bodo's talking about. Baltimore's winning 10-5.
That sounds like a Giant score.
NY Giants, thank you for the super chat. What can you get for Barkley and McKinney at the deadline? Barkley's going to be traded. A 19, thank you for the super chat. Maybe the Knicks are you really been in the sauce if you think that's happening. The Rangers have won once. The Rangers have won one title in 82 years. The Knicks have not won a finals in my lifetime.
They'll be good, but I don't think they're bringing a title. Right. But they'll be good this year.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, the Knicks might win a title before the Giants fix their offensive line, though. That is how bad this is.
Well, let me. Do you think the Knicks will win a title within the next 100 years?
I think so.
They would win a title before the
Giants. I think they could get it in 100 years.
Well, if they get it in 100 years, they'll do it before the Giants fix the offensive line. Okay. So I would
Matthew Davis
there.
Yeah. Matthew, thank you for super chat. Appreciate you. He says, I honestly feel bad at this point. Sorry, boys. That's what I'm saying. When our biggest rivals, our big Cowboys start on there feeling bad for the Giants, that tells you how bad it is. It's crazy. It's crazy. So bad. This team sucks, dude. It's so bad.
14:07 to go. Razil says he needs a blunt. I don't smoke weed. I might start lighting up on stream. That's how bad it's getting. There's a handoff up the middle. That's a pickup of 2.
What happened there? He must have tripped on himself.
Anybody got a good weed, man? I might need that to get through these games. 13:54 to go. 2nd and 8.
This is so bad.
Dolphins will break the huddle. Here comes Tua.
Where are we here? Another Sunday, and there's our guy, Steven. I see him at the bottom. I'll get to that in a minute.
The chain to his right. He's going to give to a chain off the edge. Oh my God! They held him. They held him like a yard.
They held him.
Ward's fired up. Like, oh my God! We stopped him for a yard.
Dude, that's 2 carries. He has 2 carries for 3 yards. He really hurt his average.
31-13.
Natron, thank you for the super chat. You can call the head coach Brian Judge. Joe Daboll's back. Joe. Yeah, I think Brian Daboll's going to start to feel the wrath of the old bad diggity dizzle. Jesus. H. Durham, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. He says, after Miami getting flack for not going for the record in week 2, Looks like they're going for it here. Hey, Giants might be in the history books again. Well, they're not going to get 70. But they lost to Buffalo. They got embarrassed last week, so you knew they were going to come out fired up, and our team just flounders. The Giants are a wet blanket. This is really what they are. Where did I go? I missed something here. Here we go. Not a J-Tag. Thank you for super chat. Miami's getting ripped for not being up by more. Yeah, it should be. If Tua didn't suck today, they would be up by more, a lot more.
Good to see you, Mark.
We'd have 6 points. They'd have at least another 7. We'd have 3 points because he scored 3 on the last turnover that he threw. So we'd have 3 points if he didn't turn the damn ball over twice. Mark, thank you for being a member for over 2 years. Salute, Baddog and Chris. Salute to you. Salute to all the Giants fans that are putting up with this shit again. Cowboy MLB, thank you for super chat. To stop the new quarterback talk, fix the old line, fix other areas if needed. Drafting anything other than an offensive line is complete stupidity. Not if you're not building around Daniel Jones. You draft the quarterback in here. Jones is back here next year regardless. He's a $47 million cap, but he don't go anywhere. You have 2 off seasons to fix the offensive line before your rookie starts in 2025. You do not pass on an elite quarterback.
It all depends on what we're picking, but I agree. If we're picking top 3,
your quarterback.
That's just the reality. And
yep.
The truth is that quarterback will fail too if we don't fix this offensive line. But yeah, like Baddog said, you got to spend the next 2 years fixing it. But
yep,
we'll worry about that at the end of the year.
But that's exactly what happened. He's sitting. The rookie is sitting in 2024 because Jones is here. They're not eating $47 million. You let that rookie sit for a year.
You're picking that early. You're taking a quarterback.
Right. You let that rookie sit. You build a line in 2024. You build a line in 2025. Then your rookie's ready to go. You do not pass on a Penix. You do not pass on a Drake May. You do not pass on a Caleb Williams if he's there. You don't do it. Jones is not the guy. We see this. Regardless of how bad the offensive line is, he can't play here. We see this. Maybe another question. See, they mentioned before, C.J. Stroud's got a really shitty offensive line in Houston, and he seems to move the ball okay.
Yeah.
Justin Fields has a really bad offensive line in Chicago. The man's thrown 8 touchdowns the last 2 weeks. Okay. It can be done. It ain't easy, but it can be done.
2 out of the gun. He's going to motion Mostert out wide right from his own 31. Empty backfield. Tua takes the snap, drops back. Giants come with 3. Tua steps up, throws, and the Giants will get. I think this is Miami's first punt, actually.
Might be.
When they haven't scored, it's been turnovers, but I think this is their first punt.
Sonny, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Says, is it possible if all things go really south, Daboll just resigns after the season? Coward said he was saying he really wanted the Chargers job.
No, he's not going to resign. No way. Yeah.
LA, thank you for the super chat. The only difference between DJ and Mac Jones is mobility. Yeah, Mac Jones is really freaking bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
And he's a dirty player. You see how many times he's like, last week he punched, or a couple of weeks ago he punched what's his name in the nuts. So is Gardner.
Jones?
No,
really?
Mac Jones, yeah. He kicked another guy in the nuts when he was sliding against the Bears a couple of years ago, Brisker. You go back and look at Mac Jones' history. He's a dirty player.
Wow. Quarterback's dirty. I would never guess that.
Yeah.
Steven, thank you for being a member for 4.5 years. How you boys? Been a while. But I have something else for radio. It starts with Daboll and ends with the rest of the starting schemes for a football team. I vote we put the tea ladies in next week. Steven, these guys are a bunch of plonkers and Wallies.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Lily, man.
Always good to see our guy, Lily, from across the pond. Always good to see our guy, Bodo. He says, you guys used to wear those cool sunglasses. Now you just wear the glasses with the googly eye with the swing.
I broke mine earlier today, Bodo, because I threw him down to the ground on a play. So there's the sunglasses, Bodo.
This team is such shit. I can't even see this. We're only in week 5. There was one thing in 2021 when we got to like week 12 before Daniel Jones was hurt.
Giants have it here at midfield. Jones coming out in the gun. Giants trail by 18 with the ball. Man in motion is Waller. Jones takes the snap, drops back, pressure, blindside, killed. Azudu did a great job on that one. He held up for an extra quarter of a second than he normally does. That's a great job by Azudu. Usually he gives up the pressure in a half a second. That time it was 0.68.
What was amazing, but the great job that Azudu did, though, is he didn't commit a hold. Because a lot of times you commit to hold and your quarterback gets hit. You get the double whammy. This time he just allows them to go right around him like he's a turn. Listen, Chris, if the Giants, whenever these guys lose their jobs, they can always get a job at the New York City subway stations as turnstiles. They always have that waiting for them.
And now Daniel Jones is hurt. What a great pick Azuda was. My God. Daniel Jones is wobbling. He's concussed. He probably won't play next week.
6 sacks. Here we go. All the guys that want Tyrod Taylor, here you go. It was only a matter of time.
Well, you get sacked that many times, yeah.
It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time.
Here comes Tyrod Taylor. Shotgun formation, empty backfield, 2nd and 15, 12-16 to go.
Throw it deep. Just throw it deep. I don't care if it's picked off. Just throw it deep. I just want to see them go deep.
He throws, he hits Waller. Gain of about, 8. It'll be 3rd and 7 or 8.
Mark, they have a super chat. Time to clean house. You ain't lying, buddy. You're not lying. It is time. It is time.
Taylor comes to the line, 11:51 to go. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the Miami 49. Empty backfield, 5 wide. Trips to the right. Tyrod drops back under pressure, rolls out, dies, throws, incomplete. Tyrod's like, put me back on the bench.
Tyrod's like, he's going to go back to the bench. Danny, you okay, buddy? You okay?
Tyrod's like, all right. Now I was happy holding a clipboard. I don't want to play behind the offensive line. Put me back on the bench.
Tyrod is what he's doing.
And we held 2 guys, by the way.
What's that?
We held 2 guys, and they still got that.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Yeah, Tyrod is going back there. Daniel, you okay, buddy?
They're going to go for it. 4th and 8. I'm going to say a prayer for Tyrod.
Yeah, I think we should all say a prayer for whoever
Keep
quarterback.
Keep him alive on this play. Drops back, Tyrod. Ooh, he escapes the pressure. He's going to roll. He's going to run with it. Tyrod slides down. He gets
and then he slides 5 yards short of the first down. He's like, screw this. I don't care.
No, he got the first down.
Oh, I thought it was 4th and 8.
Yeah, he got 9.
Oh, I missed. What the hell was I looking at? I guess I just assumed they're never going to convert anything.
So Giants get the first down at the 40. Tyrod
I missed the marker. I thought he slid at the 45. That was my bad.
Breida cuts it to the outside, and Breida's pushed out of bounds. He gets 4.
I lost the line marker. I thought he slid at the 45. That's why I was like, he slides short. L.A. Lou, thank you for the super chat. The Rams made it to the Super Bowl against the Mike McDaniel offense by stacking the box and stop the run and dared Mikey G to beat us. Just an idea. Lou, it's a great idea, but no ideas help this team. They really don't. They really don't. The problem is you can't stack the box against Tyreek Hill and Jalen. They'll kill you. It don't matter. The Giants are damned if they do, damned if they don't in this one.
2nd and 6. Dolphins come with a blitz off the edge. Tyrod gets rid of it. He hits his man. That's a first down. They get 7. Wandell's now down on the ground.
Yeah, why not? Zach Attack, thank you for the super chat. Shane Daboll should get 2 years with a new quarterback. They will.
Wandell's back.
Jacob, thank you for the super chat. He says, trade Barkley, the deadline, draft the quarterback with a high pick, then draft 7 offensive linemen in the draft.
Now Wandell's hurt.
We don't have enough picks for that, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, now Wandell's hurt.
This guy can't stay healthy.
No, he's too small, man. Bodo, thank you for the super chat. 53 months. Jesus Christ, didn't realize that Earth, I was that old. Maybe I need to go back to school. Maybe. The Giants are looking good here, Chris. We're about to make this a 2-possession game because we'll kick a field goal.
Tyrod out of the gun from the 30. Drops back. 4-man pressure. Throws over the middle. Batted away. He was looking for Waller. Good play.
Hey, at least they threw the ball down the field. I'm impressed with this offense.
Holland
Richard Rodriguez, think of a super chat. He says, damn, I bought a second Jones jersey 3 weeks ago, too. Listen, man, I was high on Daniel Jones coming into the year, too. What can you do, man? The guy ain't got it. It is what it is. Like I said, you try, and I got to turn your back on him. I mean, it's just, I'm not going to sit here and kill him, but I'm not defending him. And I guess I'm whatever. I guess you could say I'm killing him when I say he makes a bad throw. I mean, he's not it. It's sad, but true.
Draw a play to Gray. Miami's ready for it. It'll be 3rd and 10. Do you think they'll kick a field goal? I mean, technically, I guess they need a field goal, so
they should.
If they don't get this. Jones getting looked over. This is clearly a concussion, which indicates he probably won't play next week.
Yeah. And he's probably happy about that. Ace says draft Caleb, sit him a year, let Dable develop him like Allen, start in 2025, draft the running back in the second round, sound free agent offensive lineman, and fire Johnson, cut Jones. Can't cut Jones next season. He's $47 million.
3rd and 10. Dolphins come with it. Tyrod spins. He's dead. He loses 3. Sacked.
And now Tyrod's shaking up.
9:26 to go.
Bring the kid in. Let's see Tommy DeVito.
Maybe we put Dabes at quarterback.
Put him at line. He's got good size to him. He can probably get in the way.
4th and 13. And the Giants are going to kick a field goal. I mean, I get it. You're going to need a field goal anyway. So it'll be a 51-yard attempt here for Graham Gano.
Dan said if the Falcons offered a second for DJ, would you take it? In a heartbeat.
Snap, hold, kick is good. Gano gets it to go. So the Giants now trail by 15, 31-16, 8:51 to go.
I was hopeful Daniel Jones. I wanted him to be the guy so bad. The Giants obviously did too. They gave him the extension, but he's not the guy. He's not going to make it to this contract. So if the Falcons would give a second for Daniel Jones, yeah, I think you take it. He's not it.
You would.
It's not it.
If this team, I mean, listen, if we start 1-5, you probably, nobody's going to take that contract though.
Yeah. Nope, no way. My old sits bone saying of a super chat, he says, Chris looked like One Eye Willie from the Goonies. It's where the Giants play defense right there. Really where they play offense. The ghost on my mother is a better pass blocker.
So it's a neck injury for Jones.
He does look like One Eye Willie.
It's a neck injury for Jones. So that's
I remember he had the neck injury
a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Yep. And we weren't sure. That was another reason they didn't pick up the 5th-year option because they weren't sure about his neck. This is 2021 all over again.
Yeah.
Jake C, thank you for the super chat. Says I feel bad for DJ, man. I hope he can go to a real organization and be a backup for a bit, then resurrect his career. It's over him at 26. Sad man. I don't feel too bad for him. He got $160 million. I don't feel that bad for him. I feel bad that he, is probably a really good person and he's getting the living shit beat out of him and it doesn't seem like anybody cares. Instead of actually caring about him, they just dump gasoline on the fire. So I guess in that aspect, but can't feel too bad for a dude making $160 million. So, but I don't think 26 is over. He's over with the Giants, but said you're going to see a completely new era. This is going to usher out that Gettleman era. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the Dable and Shane era. And we'll see what that brings. But if the Giants play like this, they're definitely drafting, especially if Jones is out for an extended time. Actually, it doesn't even matter if he is or not. We're so bad that we probably will be drafting top 3 at this point, and they're going to take a quarterback. And then the clock will start in 2025. It's what's going to happen.
Yep.
Can't blame them.
It happened a year later than many anticipated. We thought we would be horrible last year and we would draft the quarterback.
Right.
But we surprised. They brought him back for the obvious reason they couldn't really do anything else. And he and this team are playing horrible.
They could have bridged. That was all they could have done. But you're not going to bridge when
you're not going to bridge coming off a playoff win. You're not doing that.
Because then what does it say to your team?
Yeah. Gano set to kick it away. And he played well last year. So
he did.
Miami's going to start with it at the 25.
But this year, this is his worst season of his career, and that's saying something. Zach Attack, thank you for the super chat. The O-line should be excommunicated. The offensive line should just be executed. Pog, thank you for the super chat. Dable should be on the sideline throwing a tablet of Jones for coming out of the game.
Oh, he's hurt.
Oh, I know. He's joking around.
Oh, yeah.
Dable's probably happy he came out of the game, man, be honest. Dropping dimes, thank you for the super chat. Hey, guys, a DJ contract was a steal. Am I right? It was a steal for you. You stole from us.
There's a handoff. Mostert gets 5. Be second at 5.
Jojo, thank you for the super chat. Study Dallas for O-line. They always draft well at O-line. I don't know what I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. In the last 10 years, you had 3 GMs, a number of head coaches, a shit ton of offensive linemen, and it's all the same thing. The offense is always the same. It's always the same. Gowies, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, man. He says, good thing I actually got A-Chain weeks ago in fantasy, but Barkley got hurt. Bad thing, I also started to breed in flex, and he's not playing much. Yeah, we can't. It's just embarrassing.
2nd and 5, Tua coming out shotgun formation. Takes the snap. They're going to fake the throwing. I'm a little surprised here. And Tua caught by Tyreek Hill. Hill has to come back. I've never seen a wide receiver slide like a quarterback like he does.
Well, he's smaller than I am, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
I would slide too.
I think it's 3rd and 1.
And my Giants saying in the super chat, we can root for Caleb, but I don't have much faith we build a good team around him. We have yet to do that. And Joe has.
You got to hope that they do. I mean, if they don't,
that's it.
Shane will be fired. They do. If he takes Caleb and they don't build the team right, he'll be fired in 2 years.
Yep, that's exactly it. It's a vicious cycle that we're going through. But you have to, Caleb Williams is, if you watch him play, he's way more dynamic than Daniel Jones. There is no question about that. His skill set's better. His arm is better. Tyreek Hill just cost himself a first down, or Waddle did that. There you go. Yeah, down 31-16. Pump it up. We here. I hate that. Get off the field. You did your job. What are you celebrating? You're about to be 1-4. You're getting embarrassed again, and you're out there celebrating because you've tackled a freaking guy for a loss. What is wrong with this team?
6:46 to go. I mean, obviously,
get off the field and just shut your mouth and sit there.
Need to block this punt to have any kind of hope here. Something crazy has to happen. Punts away. Giants will call for the fair catch at the 17. So 6:25 to go, 3 timeouts, but obviously not a lot of hope here. But we'll see.
Yep. Caleb Williams is a way better arm than Daniel Jones. That's not close. He's a playmaker. He's going to
be a top 5 in terms of talent. He's going to be a top 5 quarterback in the league.
He'll probably be the first quarterback taken overall.
He's going to be.
Yeah. Richard Davis.
We'll see, but
what are we going to win streak after 1-5? No. Well, I mean, Jones would have to stay because they're not going to draft a quarterback, but Jones might not even.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's definitely not a foregone conclusion. We got to see how the year plays out.
This team has shown nothing to tell you they're going on a winning streak. Nothing. Be nice. I wish I could be nice to the Giants, but they're not nice to us. Would you rather have just Jones or Deshaun Watson? Well, the contract situation, I'd rather have Jones because we're out after 2024. Watson is like, that's all guaranteed money. Like,
Watson's
I don't think they can get out of that.
I don't even know how Watson's playing this year. I haven't.
He's playing horribly.
Has he? Yeah, I don't even know.
He never recovered.
Well, yeah, then if he's playing horrible, then I would say Jones for that reason that you just said.
Steven, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. He says, do you think when DJ speaks to Mara, he says, you seen how many sacks I take? Please stop doing me favors. Maybe. I don't know what DJ. DJ might not be. He's going to be talking out of the back of his neck soon with all the hits he takes. He might be. His neck's hurt. Donnie, thank you for the super chat. DJ isn't going to be alive long enough to trade the Falcons. Well, he got hurt. That might be a blessing in disguise for him before he got killed. Chris, thank you for the super chat. He says Jones's neck is hurt. I'm sure it's not the only.
I mean, hopefully it's not severe like it was last time. But
right. God, can you imagine 11 more weeks of this? 12 more. We have 12 more of these things to call. We have 12 more shows to do.
Yeah, it's gonna be sad. It's gonna be a sad year.
I have a lot of Giants videos to do.
It's gonna be a sad year.
The Imp, thank you for the super chat. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about coaches being poached. True. They're gonna be fired now. Isn't it amazing how you go 0 to 0 in a New York minute? Man? We were worried about Kafka and Wink getting poached away from us, and now they're both going to get fired.
Yeah, that's a good point. It was the same thing with Patrick Graham.
Yeah. Slick back thing of a
super chat. We all bought into Patrick Graham as the coordinator.
We have the same issues that Gettleman left us, not with a lot of faith in this GM right now. I'm sorry, but his guys are new. Like, I can't do this yet because most of these guys are Gettleman guys.
Tyrod out of the gun, empty backfield, takes the snap, and of course, immediate pressure. There's a hold
too. Yeah. So of course, this is just, it is brutal. The Giants, they should just forfeit. Like the Players Association should just go to they should go to the Giants, go, you're not playing. You're going to get our players killed. You're literally going to have somebody dead on this field because your offensive line is so bad.
So that'll be a 10-yard penalty. To go back to Slickback's point. Yeah, I don't think he's earned your faith, but I think you have to give him time. That's at least my opinion. You can't say fire the guy after 2 years. He has to earn your faith. And hopefully he does over the next 2 years. I think he's going to get at least 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you have to give him 4 years. You got to at least give his drafts a chance to develop.
Yeah.
But if they are really bad and they draft quarterback and that quarterback don't start till 2025, he's bought himself probably 3 years there.
1st and 18. Tyrod takes the snap. That's a clear hold. They didn't call it. Clear hold. That should have been a safety because it was in the end zone.
Hey, Paris Campbell made an appearance.
Paris Campbell makes his first catch, and that's a gain of about 15.
Ace thing for Super Jet. Yes, the following season, Jones is gone.
Yeah, if this keeps up, yeah.
They'll eat $22 million. Yep. They'll eat $22 million. Bob, thank you for Super Chat. True Bills should have extended Taylor in 2017 too. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember how good Tyrod was for them. I know they made the playoffs.
Campbell makes another catch. As we're getting garbage time stats here. Well, not really garbage time. It's still a 2-possession game. Up to the 32.
Showing Daniel Jones getting crushed for 26 sacks. He's been sacked 26 times here. It hit God knows how many times. Russell, thank you for the Super Chat. Appreciate you, my friend. He says, DJ, following his former high school mate, RJ Barrett, gets the bag, has a horrible year. It must be a Duke thing.
And another flag on the Giants. Full start. 5:19 to go.
It's too long. And my Giants.
Matt Parrott joins the party.
Thank you for the. Yeah, he's got to get his name in the scoreboard or the scorecard or whatever. And my Giants name is Super Chat. If we are going to have a top 3 pick, go big or home. Why not go with the best quarterback in the class? We might as well if we're going to have a top pick. They will too. They will do that.
If they're picking that high, yeah. We don't know if we will be, but if we are, yeah.
Yep. Well, through the first 5 games, I think we are.
We're trending that way. Tyrod takes the snap out of the gun. Giants set up a screen pass for Gray. And
got a yard.
2nd and 14.
Our screen passes work like nobody else, Chris. Everybody's scared of our screen game. I mean, these guys can get all the way up to like 1 or 2 yards. It is incredible.
2nd and 14.
Sean, thank you for the Super Chat. Appreciate it. Starting to get behind these guys. I will get to them, I promise.
Tyrod out of the gun. He had some time that time. He throws it behind, but a great adjustment by Waller.
Yeah, it was. Waller's had a decent game today.
So 1st and 10 for the Giants. That was a great catch by Waller.
It was. He says DJ never calls an audible, never calls protection. He almost throws first read and add this O-line. Talk about hot garbage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He can't process. He's just not mentally. He can't do it. That was my knock on him for years.
1st and 10 for Taylor. Empty backfield out of the gun. Throws, caught. That's Waller to the 50.
Again. Last year, Daniel Jones, I felt like he improved in between the years. And then because it was Brian Dable in his first year, I thought that he would get better. I thought he would progress. I didn't think he'd take this massive regression back to the Joe Judge days. And now that I'm seeing this again, I'm not falling for this again. He can't do it. He's not the guy. He's not the guy. And he'll be gone after 2024. This can't continue to happen.
Taylor drops back and Shepard unable to come up with it.
Wasn't a great throw, but hit him in the hands, but
hit it in the hands.
It's unfortunate. But it was fool's gold, and I bought it. Timothy, thank you for the Super Chat. He says, some fans need to stop with the O-line. Giants have drafted and signed O-line for a decade. We have to blame the quarterback at some point.
Got to blame both. I think they're both. You blame both, but you don't blame one exclusively at this point. Yes, I agree.
You're absolutely right. You blame both. Both can be true. The quarterback and the O-line can be bad at the same time.
Tyrod out of the gun, takes the snap, gives to Gray. Gray, he's about a yard short. He fought hard there. Didn't have any hole.
But, yeah, the quarterback, Daniel Jones stinks. Just no ifs and buts about it. He hasn't had much of a chance to be good, but when he has had a chance to be good, he ain't been good. So it's now that you had the contract on top of it, now it's really bad. Now it looks really bad, really bad.
4th and 1. It's 4th and 2, actually. They say 4th and 1. Shotgun formation for Taylor. This is the game here, obviously, if they don't get it. Taylor takes the snap, drops back, buys time. Doesn't really matter, it looks like. He's going to lose 20. Oh, my God. Oh, God, Baddog. These next 12 weeks are going to be so painful.
Oh, Chris, how are we going to do this for 3 more months?
There's a flag.
Oh,
maybe it's on Miami.
Sure.
Oh.
You can't hear that?
It is on Miami. They're going to get
you
a
can't
first
hear the
down
music?
out of this. They're going to get a first down out of this.
You can't hear the music?
Illegal contact on Xavier Howard. So
sweet. Biggest play of the day for the Giants. Offense.
The referees give the Giants a gift.
Referees got money on the spread. Pimp, thank you for super chat. Giants have spent most draft capital of any team in the first 2 rounds of the draft. This is an ownership problem. Chris Mara's in charge. I agree. It starts at the top.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, overall,
fish starts from the head, and that's
overall Mara's a big reason why we're here. Yes. Tyrod out of the gun, takes the snap, gives to Gray, nowhere to go. To Breida, rather. He loses 2. You're down by. I understand the game's over. We're not winning, but you're down 15 with 3 minutes left. It's still a 2-possession game, and you're running the football.
You nailed it, Chris. I was just gonna say, who cares? Throw the ball. Fucking try to do it.
It's still a prayer.
It's a give. They're giving up.
2nd and 12. Taylor drops back. Clear hold that the refs don't call. Hits Slayton. Slayton spins out of a tackle to the 35, still on his feet. Out of bounds to the 27. And you still have all 3 timeouts.
Yeah, so what are you running for? Ace, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, you go. Been bad for this long. Common denominators. Mara, I agree. Ask Washington. Common denominator there was Daniel Snyder. You know, the Raiders at the end of Al Davis's tenure, he was great when he was young, but as he got older, it passed him by.
Taylor
and then the Raiders still haven't recovered.
Taylor drops back, throws, caught by Hodgins. He's got about 4. 2:26 to go. Got to hurry. Get at least one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Jamila King, name of super chat, but can't block no matter who the quarterback is, honestly. It ain't going to make it easy for the quarterback, but I do think the quarterback does make a difference. I do. I do think that it makes a difference.
Is a part of the reason. They got to get this play off. They're not going to. They're going to let this go to the 2-minute warning. No, they do stop it just before. Taylor drops back. He's dead. Oh, my. Oh, he got out of it.
Oh, how the hell did he get out of that?
And he gets up to the 19. So it'll be 3rd. And now he's hurt, it looks like.
I'm going to pee and flush my head down the toilet and flush my dreams down the toilet. I'll be right back.
My God. Now Taylor's going to have to come out of the game. Taylor's going to come out of the game. 3rd and 3.
Where's Davis Webb?
The same thing happened to us last year against the Bears, I think, where Jones got hurt and then Taylor got hurt. I don't think DeVito's on the roster today, so DeVito won't be coming in next week. Yeah, if Taylor can't play, but in this game, I don't think we have another quarterback.
This is absolutely gross. This is gross. It's gross. It's gross. So pathetic. Rogati, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, my friend. Media is going to feel sorry for Jones now that he's hurt. No, they won't. They'll stop blaming Jones and blame everybody else for the past 4 years. DJ's still my quarterback. I don't think they're going to blame. I don't think they'll feel bad for him. I think they're going to say this was a terrible contract because he's had injury issues in the past. Now he's injured again. So
there's no defending anybody on this team anymore.
You're going to start. Sorry, Chris. I didn't mean to.
DJ's included in that. Nobody deserves defense on this team.
You're going to start hearing chants of MetLife Stadium. They go like this. Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams. You're going to start hearing that at MetLife Stadium.
Not yet, but at some point,
it's coming.
Yes. Yeah,
it's coming. If we're playing Tommy DeVito, it's coming. It's coming. Nick, thank you for the super chat. Never trust USC quarterback. They've all been garbage. I don't trust USC quarterbacks. This is the difference. Caleb Williams from Oklahoma. He's an Oklahoma guy. He's not a USC guy. He went to Oklahoma. Lincoln Riley brought him over there in the transfer portal. So there's a difference. But Caleb Williams, that is a special talent. That is a special talent. Wait for Arch Manning. Arch don't even play. We don't even know what Arch is going to be. They still have Ewers over there.
He still got 2 more years there before he can even come out.
Yeah, if you're drafting top 3, you don't know where you're drafting in 2 years when Arch is eligible. You cannot pass on a guy like Penix, May, or Caleb Williams. Can't.
I don't know if he stayed in the game, but it didn't look good before we went to commercial break.
Well, maybe Matt Breida can be our quarterback.
He's still in the game. Tyrod takes the snap, gives to Breida. Breida nowhere to go. He obviously going for this.
They don't even try.
Minute 49 to go.
Such an embarrassing. Just so this team is so embarrassing. They really are. You know, I mean, they're a New York team, which is because New Yorkers work their ass off. They're tough. They're blue collar. They hustle. And that's all we ask of our players and our team. And this team gives you none of that.
Taylor steps up. Taylor's going to run for it. I think he got it. Oh, they marked him. That's a bad spot.
I think so, too.
That's a bad spot.
But they don't give you any of this. They don't give you any effort. They don't give you any moxie. They don't give you any toughness. They give up.
It looks
They're
like it's
soft.
It looks like the other referee, it looks like they disagree on the spot because one had a different spot than the other, I think. So they're going to review this, but where's the line? Where's the line to gain? Oh, yeah, he got it. I think he got it.
Where the ball is. Lou, thank you for super chat. Says you may not be bad enough for Caleb Williams. You watching the Giants? They're bad enough.
The thing is that knee, though. That knee comes down there. It's close.
Yeah, he's short.
It's
because he's not.
Close.
It's not at the line.
I think he's short.
I still think JJ McCarthy's a better fit. He's a bad weather quarterback, and QB's looks to be. I don't like McCarthy. I'm not. I want Caleb Williams or Michael Penix. I don't care about the weather thing. The weather. I don't think that'll ever bother me. The Giants play bad enough for Caleb Williams. This is the worst team in football. It's not close. Well, maybe the Panthers, but the Panthers don't have a pick, and they just took a quarterback. The Bears may get that pick and end up with Caleb Williams if the Panthers don't win anything. But you watch the Giants play, they may not win another game the rest of the year.
Yeah. No, they're bad. This is a very bad football team. Especially, if you now we're down to our backup and it's bad. We're bad.
Yep. Thomas, thank you for super chat.
First and 10, Tua pitches to Mostert. Nowhere to go there. He got a yard.
Jones may sit out the rest of the year just to save himself, and Tyrod might retire next week. I wouldn't blame Tyrod at all.
Look at Stroud, man. My God.
Yep. He's got a bad offensive line. Doesn't matter. The man can play.
He's been incredible.
Seeing CJ Stroud play. Well, number he's an Oklahoma or an Ohio State guy. I was always down on Ohio State quarterbacks. Look at him. Playing really well. And that's just going to make Giants fans want a quarterback even more when you see that, because they don't have a line. They don't have anything there. And he's leading. So something that's hampered Daniel Jones' whole career. They didn't think he was a leader. But the look says it all.
He's been great.
David, thank you for the super chat. Giants have a few neck injuries. I hope technology can come up with some protective advice to avoid. I don't think they can. I think it's just the violence of the game nowadays.
Out of the pistol, they're going to pitch it to Mostert. Mostert will slither through for about 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. Giants are going to use a timeout, really? Well, I mean, it's 2 scores, I guess, but I just feel there's no chance.
Just stop. Stop the insanity. Why would you want to get your quarterback hit again? Barkley's happy. He's, I got my Rolex sitting in the sun, drinking a little. I'm not playing next week, man. My ankle hurts. Steven, thank you for the super chat. Protective tech for neck injuries is called an O-line.
Yeah, pretty much.
Someone one day will explain to the Giants. Ags. Angel, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Told you I'm working while listening to y'all. Thank God I don't have to sit through and see this. You ain't missing anything, buddy.
That's bad.
No Mets, no Nets, or Jets. Thank you for super chat. He says we bought it. We all bought a bad dog. No more. I say that as a DJ homer. I think even the most staunch Daniel Jones fans have to look at this and go, he's not it. He's not it.
Nope. Not right now. I mean, yeah, he's not it. Tua takes the snap, drops back.
Why are they throwing?
They got it.
Why are they throwing up by 15 points? The blatant disrespect. And now Banks is hurt. Why are they throwing? Why are they throwing?
Well, now they'll kneel. Giants still had a timeout. I get it. The first down ends the game. I get it. It was 3rd and 6. I get it. But with how bad our run defense has been, they could have run and gotten it.
It's 31-16. You run the ball. The Giants use the last timeout. What are you doing?
And the Dolphins will kneel, and that's it.
Every week you think it can't get worse, and it gets worse and worse and worse. And next week you play the Bills. Well, that's going to be fun. Brandon, thank you for super chat. What quarterback would hypothetically want to sign here? One that gets paid money?
We're not going to sign a quarterback. We're going to draft a quarterback if we move on from Jones. We're not going to sign a quarterback. We'll draft one.
Mike, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Week 5, and already to have to root for the Bears, Vikings, Panthers, Cardinals, Patriots, Jets, Bengals, Raiders, Broncos for draft positioning. The Broncos aren't drafting a quarterback. They got Russell Wilson. The Jets aren't. Well, the Jets could, I guess. The Bengals aren't doing it. They just paid Joe Burrow a shitload of money. The Raiders could definitely draft a quarterback. The Cardinals will draft a quarterback. Vikings could too. The Vikings and the Bengals are going to win more. The Jets, the Patriots, the Raiders, they're pretty bad.
Yeah.
Timothy, thank you for a super chat. He says, yes, Mara is the common denominator. The only good thing about this game is it got over in 3 hours, not 3.5. And we get to sleep at the normal time tonight. Chris, thank you for a super chat. Giants got to hire proven offensive line coaches. So they got to hire somebody that can draft an offensive line. This is just, it's pathetic. Bob, thank you so much. Appreciate you, my friend. Kafka gone, Wink gone, Johnson gone, McGahee gone. Clean house in the offseason. They have to. It's just so.
Definitely some of those guys are getting fired. I don't know if all of them will, but some of those guys are going to get fired. There's no doubt about it. It's somebody's going to have to fall on the sword. So it's not going to be Dable and Shane. I promise you that.
VFR, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Says just waiting for Kafka to call the 2-yard bomb. Yeah. It's just so ridiculous. It really is. It is really pathetic. Really, really bad. KN, thank you for the super chat. Arch Manning happened. Is this why Eli Arch Manning hasn't taken a snap and he's not eligible until 2025?
We're not going to be good enough to draft Arch Manning. We're going to be, if this keeps up, I mean, oh, God.
Red, thank you for the super chat. He says, Commies fan, please fire Dable and rehire Judge. At this point, it's not going to matter. They're the same. Looks exactly the same. Gowie's thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. O-line is to blame as much or more as DJ. Can't even run the ball 1 freaking yard either. DJ's been pressured like 50% of his dropbacks and sacked like 40 times every year. Listen, the offensive line sucks. Nobody argues that. But Daniel Jones ain't playing good. And nobody should argue that either.
Pretty much.
That combination is exactly why you have the worst offense in the league. That's why you see them again today. Can't score a damn touchdown.
Baddog, I'm going to get going. There's not much more to say other than this team is we're trending towards the top 6 or 7 draft pick at the highest at this point. I mean, we just are. I mean, we're staring at 1-5, and then you got 2 games after that we'll be lucky if we win one of them. So it's gonna be another long year, unfortunately, but hopefully
it's been a long year.
Yeah,
been a long year already, unfortunately.
Yeah, hopefully they can get this thing right sooner than later. But Baddog, I'm gonna head out. Guys,
all right, thank you, buddy.
Today. And,
see you soon.
Enjoy some real football at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly. Do later, man. Blue Monkey, thank you for the super chat. His bad part is Williams already said he's not coming out. If he doesn't like the teams, they may draft him. He might not. But according to that one article that I read, the Giants are one of the teams that he said he would play for. So we'll see. Karen, welcome to the Dog Pound, my lady. Appreciate that very much. Where my Dog Pound members at? Welcome Karen into the Dog Pound, baby. Appreciate it very much. Mr. Hunt, thank you for super chat. Better O-line talent on my 600-pound life. It's just depressing. I told you, not even mad, just depressing. Evan, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Says, hey, who knows? Tommy DeVito comes in, ends up like Brock Purdy. There's absolutely no way. Yeah, exactly. Brock Purdy actually has an NFL team around him. We don't have any NFL players. Vicious Vigilante, they have a super chat. Looked like Tyler ran past the 6th and that 4th down, but they marked him short. Did anyone else see that? His knee was down before the ball went across the line. I think that's what happened there. And I'm sure they reviewed it, and it just wasn't. He didn't get it. It doesn't matter. And my Giants, they have a super chat. I'm all in. Trade if you can. Draft quarterback, new faces. I agree. Like I said, it's an end of an era. Barkley's going to be gone. They got to trade McKinnon. They have to dump this. They have to dump this whole thing. They got to dump it in the Hudson and be done with it. Start over. They got to flush it completely. It's horrible. It's horrible. You know, that's what you do with shit. You flush it. You flush it down the toilet. This team is shit. It's time to flush it. John, thank you for the super chat, brother. Appreciate the nightmare. We can't wake up from has returned. What a disgrace. Complete garbage. And that's putting it nicely. That's putting it nicely. It's going to be such a long. I feel bad for, like you said, I feel bad for the young Giants fans that have just, they don't know anything but this shit. If you're older like me, you remember, you don't even need to be my age. I mean, if you're my age, you remember all 4 of them. But even if you're like Chris's age, you're 10 years younger than me or 15 years younger than me, you remember the Manning Super Bowls. So at least you saw some sort of success. I feel bad for the people that started watching after 2012, and this is all they know. Didn't used to be like this. You got to trust me. This organization was one of the best in football, and it is completely eroded into the worst in football. Oops, sorry, Timothy says, I have to go to the Bills-Giants game with my wife and family. They love the Bills. Bring a lot of alcohol. A lot of alcohol. A lot. I'm going to need it. I'm sorry, buddy. Second coming, name is Super Chat. Oh, we suck again. Memes incoming. Last week it was Evan Neal. Looked like a Walmart people greeter inside of flipping hot dogs. But who flips hot dogs? I thought you turned them. Well, listen. Evan Neal gets both flipped and turned all the time. So it really don't matter. He got confused like he gets confused all the time in the offensive line. That makes perfect sense. Giovanni, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. It says, never believe in Daniel. He's always sucked. Not sure what you all saw in him. I can't argue. I get maybe them winning a playoff game. I just saw something that I wanted to see that really wasn't there. You know, what? Sometimes when you're in a bad relationship with a girl or a boy or whatever, everybody from the outside can see that it's a bad relationship, but you're in the relationship and you want it to work. And you don't actually see how bad the person is, but everybody else tells you, hey, she's no good for you, man. She's no good for you. I'm telling you right now, as your friend, she's no good for you. She's not the one. And you, in the relationship, you love her like I love the Giants. And you say, you just don't know her, man. You just don't know her. She's great. That was me with Daniel Jones last year, right? I love the Giants. I love Daniel Jones. Look at what he did. 5 game-winning touchdown drives. Big game against Minnesota. We just got to get the offensive line better and do this. We just got to tweak a couple things, and he's going to get better. That's what happened. That's what happened. Saw a guy that won a playoff game, and we hadn't won a playoff game in 10 years. At least for me. I can speak for me. I can't speak for everybody else, but that's what I saw. Joe DeMarco, thank you for the super chat. They always regress in year 2 with a new coach. And I don't get it. You would expect regression year 1, not year 2. I don't understand. Matthew, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. We having that Joe Judge season. I've accepted it. I've accepted it too. But now, guys and girls, I'm going to tell you right now, the content is going to start to be fun. Because, you know, you get all my post-game videos. You're going to get a lot of funny stuff now. Because I'm not mad anymore. You're going to start getting funny stuff. And I'm going to start crucifying Coach Dable. This is what happened to Joe Judge. So look, of course, you got to watch my post-game reactions. Those are always something. But wait for the response to Coach Dable, because I'm taking the gloves off now. I'm done with this. I can't do this. Been a Giants fan for 40 years, And every year I feel like I say it's the worst I've ever seen, and every year it gets worse outside of last year. Last year was an outlier. I don't even know how the hell that happened. Ed, thank you for the super chat. He says it's hard to blame Jones for the amount of pressure he's getting. I get the frustration, but come on. What do we expect with those stats? I told you. Both things can be true. The quarterback can stink and the offensive line can stink. And when they both stink, you don't score touchdowns. You have a total of 62 points in 5 games, and 7 of that is because of the defense. So both things can be true. Jones does get blame. It's not hard to blame Jones. Jones does get a lot of the blame. You saw past Wandale Robinson low and behind him. The offensive line's not helped Daniel Jones. Not questioning that. But you can't blame just Jones, and you can't blame just the offensive line. But Jones ain't it. C.J. Stroud's playing fantastic with a bad offensive line. It doesn't make it easier for the quarterback, but a change needs to be made here. So offense has been dormant for years. They need a superstar quarterback. We haven't had that since the first half of Eli's career. We need it. Samurai, thank you for a super chat. Hey, Baddog, this just hurts to watch now. Tell me. It's horrible. It's really tough to watch it. It's really tough to watch it. Really bad. VFR, thank you for the super chat. 10 years of draft misses. Yeah. Without question. They hit on one here and there, but overall, this organization forgot how to build a team. They forgot how to build the trenches. They really do. It freaking sucks. MetLife Stadium, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Started becoming a Giants fan right after our 2012 Super Bowl. Seeing this team make the playoffs twice in my life, it sucks. I feel bad for the younger generation that has not. At least you got to experience the Super Bowl. Some haven't. I mean, I'll give you 7 years old to understand what goes on in the Super Bowl. So if you're 7, that means if you were 6, if you were born in 2006, you'd be 16, 17 years old. And you're pretty much your whole school life from kindergarten, elementary, junior high, high school, you've never seen the Giants be good. I feel bad because when they're good, it's something special. Spud, thank you for the super chat. Started watching in 2018. They're a perfect example. Stuff makes you sick. I don't blame you. I feel bad for you, man. I really do. I really do. It sucks. Giants fans are better. Our fan base is amazing. It really is. And we deserve a lot better than this shit. Second Coming, thank you so much for joining the Dog Pound, brother. Really appreciate it. Dog Pound members, where you at? Welcome, Second Coming. Into the kennel, baby. Stay in the kennel. We're gonna be here all year, guys. I don't go anywhere. I don't hide my face. I don't hide my tweets. I don't hide my videos. I don't hide nothing. I'm here. I deal with it. We suck, but I really could not get through this without you guys, girls. So I really do appreciate it. I really do. It means the world to me. I'm extremely grateful that I have 3,000 people to share my misery with on Sunday. So thank you. Nathan, thank you for the super chat. He says, I'm an 18-year-old New York fan. Pisses me off when my dad talks about how I saw all the New York teams. I haven't seen shit in anything. Exactly. See, I feel bad for the younger generation, right? Because I don't know how old your dad is, but like I said, I'm in my late 40s. I saw all of them. So I know what it is to win here, and it's special. These last 10 years have been absolutely horrendous. I mean, terrible football. My dad did not grow up in the 80s. He grew up in the 70s. So he saw a terrible Giants football throughout the 70s. And this, from what I understand, I was too young to remember the 70s. This, from what I understand, is the equivalent of 70s Giants football. Nathan. Hamilton, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Where's Hyatt? I wish I knew. Let's look on some milk cartons. Maybe we can find him on a milk cart. The Big Moo, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. Had a ticket in the VIP box for this game and gave it away a few days ago. I don't blame you. Not worth my time and effort to watch this trash. Glad I didn't go. I'm glad you didn't go too. So not worth it. So not worth it. Sit in the comfort of your own home, air conditioning, no line for the bathroom, no paying high prices for concessions. Walk away when you want. I don't blame you, Moo. I don't blame anybody for walking away from this team. It's pathetic. Terry, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Awesome job breaking down Usher's catalog. You like that? I told you, man. I'm a big Usher fan. But thank you for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, I loved Usher, man. That was my guy. Big Usher fan. Ecuador, man. Thank you for the super chat. Baddog post-game classic. Pulled no punches. Oh, I'm pulling no punches today. We take the gloves off. We're going to have at this team once I end this stream. For sure. That's going to happen. Cutthroat, thank you for the super chat, brother. Appreciate you. He says, remember to take the ads. I will. I don't know why YouTube does that. I totally forgot. That was my fault. I forgot that they made that change. I remember seeing it. I don't know why my camera keeps freezing. I remember seeing it. But, you know, I forgot to take them off. It's my fault. A Frozen Rhino, thank you for the $5. Oh, boom! Shakalaka. Appreciate it. Listen, this is the Lakers tomorrow. Skeptic, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Started watching your loss of the Packers in a wild card with the boat picture. Since then, it's been nothing but pain. At least you saw one playoff win, I guess. But yeah, it's been painful. David, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Appreciate you. He says, last year we hit the scotch and cigars for good reason. We have to drink and smoke for the complete opposite reason this year. Have one on me. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Gotta go with the cheap hooch. We ain't drinking the good scotch or smoking the old whatever. I don't smoke cigars. We ain't smoking Cubans and drinking good scotch. Today we're going out and getting White Owls and drinking freaking 40 ounces of Big Bear. That's what we're doing. We're drinking Ripple and smoking White Owls as opposed to drinking Macallan and smoking Cubans. Mark, thank you for the super chat. Couldn't watch. Can you give me his 15-second summary? I certainly can. We suck. We can't tackle. We got 3 turnovers in this game and only scored 1 touchdown because of a pick 6. Offense stinks. Jones got hurt. And we suck and tank for Caleb. Maybe. A Frozen Rhino. Thank you for the $4. Boom, shakalaka. Appreciate it, Rhino. And I like your doggy right there. Thank you. Tyler, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Says, Baddog, I'm ready for Devils hockey. I'm sure everybody's ready for hockey, basketball, whatever other sport takes your mind away from the freaking Giants. It is a really, really pathetic organization, man. It absolutely sucks. I want 1,500 likes, though, man. We're 17 likes away from 1,500. Can we at least get that? Can we at least get 1,500? Brad Killer, thank you for the super chat. Giants are causing depression. Hey, listen, I put a disclaimer out on Twitter today. By the way, follow me on Twitter. If you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, links in the description. Follow me on Twitter. I'm trying to get a big Twitter following. I've been having a lot of fun. I do put a lot of funny posts out there because I'm very sarcastic and because I can't make a video every 2 seconds when something comes to my mind. I tweet it out all the time. But I'm having a lot of fun on Twitter. It's actually pretty fun. I haven't really used Twitter the way I've been using it, but it is a lot of fun right now, for sure. Nelly, thank you so much on the super chat. Appreciate you. Says, Baddog, we have to redo the 2017-2021 seasons all over again. I'd rather do it with you and Tainah and the rest. We really appreciate that very, very much because trust me, we would like to do it with you too. I hate that we have to even entertain the fact that this is once again 2017 and 2021. And I think it's worse. 2017, we had a lot of injuries. 2021, we also had a lot of injuries, and it was Joe Judge. And Joe Judge was 6-10 in 2020. We just thought that maybe we were going in the right direction, but it's not like we were good in 2020. We were good last year. Won games last year. And this is just depressing. It really, really sucks. But thank you. We got 1,524 likes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But listen, guys, girls, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate all your support. I'm going to hit my post-game video. I will be doing a therapy session as always. That may be later tonight. Tomorrow the Lakers are playing, so I'm going to do the Laker live stream because again, it gets my mind off of stuff. But I will have my post game. I will have the reaction to Daboll's. I will have the reaction to Daboll's press conference on Monday as well, or not? Yeah, Monday. I'll do my post game now. Daboll reaction Monday. We'll do a live stream for the Lakers and Nets tomorrow night, and then we'll do the therapy session at some point. And Giants fans, I don't know what to say. I'd say keep your head up, but this team sucks. Find the best paper bags. Find the best cheap scotch you can get. And get some good food. Do something. Spend time with your families. Do something. Just get your mind off of this shit team. They're not worth it. They're really not. Anyway, thank you guys, girls. Really appreciate you. Once again, the final score. I should put it up here. I haven't even changed because your support's so overwhelming. I didn't even change the score since it was the third quarter. So here we go. Just in case you don't know. Just in case you haven't seen how pathetic this is. I can't even type. That's how bad this is. There you go. And there we go. So once again, the final score, Dolphins 31, Giants 16. They're 1-4. We play Buffalo next weekend. God help us. It's a bad diggy dizzle, and I'm out. Peace.